All right, folks, and we are live. Episode number 54 of the SF Comic Book Company. Here we go. And Bo's here. What a joy. Oh, look at that. Welcome back, folks. This is number, what was it, the 54 of the SF Company Hour, our weekly show here, where we talk comics, we talk movies, we talk toys. What else do we talk about, Rick?
Movies, toys, comics, TV,
video games,
TV.
That enthusiasms, certain enthusiasm. Welcome back,
Other
Davis.
cool
How you
shit.
doing? Other cool shit. Yeah, there you go. Other
pretty
cool
good,
shit.
pretty good. We also talk about Rick's behavior a lot, you know.
That's usually after the show.
That after show is gonna have to get recorded.
Yeah, true.
Yeah, Rick, you can handle the after show if you're still sober by that point. All right. How's your Thanksgiving, Davis? All right, we'll move on.
The wife, you know.
Dealing with the wife, yeah. And,
Sorry. Is it lagging?
a little bit.
Yeah, a little bit.
That's all right.
Yeah, I think I'm lagging a lot. Sorry, guys.
That's all good. We'll work it out. Well, it's a work in progress. Our returning champion, Michelica, how you doing? Good to see you. How was your
doing
Thanksgiving?
fine.
How was your Thanksgiving?
Thanksgiving was quiet. We didn't have turkey this year. We had ribeyes instead.
Oh, nice. That's a good placeholder. Bo, we had long discussions about your future on this show and your future with the company. We decided that we want to keep Michelica on her good graces. So we decided to let you back on, even though you've had some incidents in the past where you didn't show up last minute, 2 minutes before the show. So Bo, welcome back.
Thank you. Apologies.
It's a probationary period. We'll see how it goes. But you're lucky, Michelle. We love Michelica so much that we look past your foibles. Welcome back, Bo.
He was sick.
Really, I was in the bed.
I thought, oh my God, we got COVID. We're screwed. But no, my COVID test was negative.
Yeah, you didn't catch that COVID-19.
No, there's always 2021.
All right, and our the maximum effort supreme, Ricardo.
I thought I was gonna get called fucking what's his name for a second? Okay, Bo, double secret probation. Sorry,
Super
I
secret.
digress.
Yeah.
Super secret bovation. Yeah.
I don't know what it is, but you're on it.
Hey, anytime we fuck up again, we're taking one of those Conans off your wall.
Whoa.
We're walking in there like the reporters in Airplane, dude.
It's an anti-advent calendar. start breaking them down. How you doing, Rick? How was your Thanksgiving?
A typical affair with my brothers and my family. So
Wild turkey.
good.
That bad, huh? Well,
Wild turkey, huh?
It was good. It was good.
Dan
His
John
family.
took his
Family.
family. Yeah, that's all. The best part of this Thanksgiving that we didn't have to hang out with our families. It was great. It might have been my favorite. Yeah, it was a great Thanksgiving. Cooked 10. Usually we cook a 20-pound plus turkey, but this year I cooked a 10-pound turkey. So actually, I'm not going. The 10-pound turkey tastes way better. I think I'll go with that, man. That young turkey meat is great.
Tender meat.
Yeah, nice mellow thing. Probably the mellowest Thanksgiving I ever experienced. It was great. Welcome everyone. This is gonna be a fun one. We got a couple news topics to go through, and then we're gonna just kind of go through kind of stuff that's coming out in 2021. 2020 was such a great year. So we're looking forward to some stuff. Some of the stuff that we're going to be talking about, we talked about last year on the 2020 preview issue. But,
Yeah.
it'd be fun to talk about some of that stuff again. So if you haven't already, please like and subscribe to the channel. If you haven't already, Our friend Batman. Batman says thumbs up and subscribe, please. Are you doing the Ollie dance, Rick? You doing the Ollie dance?
Hey, which
You-
Batman?
That was Michael Keaton Batman.
I thought I was doing thumbs up with fucking the Trump dance.
You're stealing the wrestle
That's the
talk.
Trump dance.
The wrestle talk, man.
That's the Trump dance, right?
Oh, come on, let's go old school. Fonzie.
My bad. I didn't trip. It was that fucking.
We're not talking. We don't say the T word anymore. That curse is broken. Okay, they broke the curse.
It's a funny dance. I thought. It was a little
Speaking of curses
dancing
broken,
a jig.
Okay, calm down. Your jig talk. All right. So we got speaking of spells, we got Disney Plus series happening. This was announced kind of like last year. We got Willow coming back. They cast a couple 3 actresses. Did they say who? All right. So Disney Plus series. This is from Screen Rant. The Disney Plus series TV series based on the beloved Lucasfilm classic Willow is taking shape with 3 actresses, including 1 Star Wars universe vet. Casting key roles opposite star, of course, Warwick Davis. Released in 1988, Willow was dreamed up by George Lucas as a starring vehicle for Davis, who was captured by his attention despite being hidden inside an Ewok costume on the set of Return of the Jedi. So he was Wicket. If you guys don't, if you guys are living under a rock. So the movie was filmed by Ron Howard. One of my all-time favorite movies.
Val Kilmer.
So we got a cast. Willow, of course, Warwick Davis is coming back, and we have Ella Hamber, starring as Dove, a humble kitchen maid who embarks on a quest. We also have Kelly Spaney, the star of The Craft Legacy, who will play Kit, a princess whose twin brother has been adopted. So is that Laura Dannon? Is that going to be a Laura Dannon? Is this like a
No, it's a different. They're all totally different characters from what I'm understanding.
Okay. Aaron Kellerman, known as Star Wars fans as Rebel Hero Innes Nest from Solo, takes on the role of Jade, the best warrior in the Willowverse. I guess she better be trained by Mad Margan then.
That or Munkar, or what was his name?
Vunkar.
He was the best warrior in the village.
Yeah, Vunkar.
Vonkar. There we go.
Vonkar. Bo kind of looks like a stretched out Vonkar. Yeah. He does. This is what do you so as a big Willow fans, Michelica, what do you think of this cast coming in?
Well, it seems like a good cast. I mean, like Warwick Davis, beloved actor, beloved Willow actor, and Lucas actor. So I think it's going to be good. It's a different take, obviously, with three ladies. I don't know any of these actresses though. Are they good? I
just know the girl from Solo. I recognize her. She was the one with the freckles in Solo. Yeah, I know her. I haven't seen The Craft Legacy yet, so I don't know anything about her.
So unfortunately, no, I didn't really look into the actresses, but I don't know if you did read though that there's going to be like a Val Kilmer-like character, a thief and liar in this film, but they didn't mention anybody as far as who they cast for that. I'm sorry, for the show. Did you guys hear about that? Like the Mardigan?
Yeah, they're gonna have to plug that in. That's the formula,
Right.
Well, I hope it's their daughter, like Mad Mardigan's and the girl's daughter, Sorsha's daughter.
Yeah.
I hope Val Kilmer shows up. If he doesn't show up, I'll be pretty disappointed.
A cameo would be super awesome.
He needs to be part of this show. He needs to be like a
true.
Worn-out warrior, like he was a big part of Willow, like Willow being Willow. So
true.
He needs to be part of that too.
That is one of the items I got Val Kilmer to sign when I did meet him. I got him to sign my Willow DVD.
Well, we should also be lucky to have Val Kilmer sign our Willow. So Davis has a namesake. Are you related to Warwick Davis at all? Is that any relation?
No.
Oh man, he could have been cast. So what do you think of this casting news for Willow?
I'm pretty pumped about it. I mean, I loved Willow growing up. I like. Same as you, I only know that chick from Solo that played Infant's Nest, and she's pretty badass in it, I thought. Yeah. So, and I have no doubt they're going to pour a lot of money into it. So, I have good faith in it.
Yeah. Disney's not going to go in cheap on these. They're spending money on these TV shows, and this is going to be their new movie since they're not going to have movies coming out soon. So, Bo, what do you want to see from a Willow TV show? What's the main thing you want to see from a Willow TV show?
I mean, I'd like I said, story. You got to have that story. That's why the first
I
movie.
assume they're going to have a story. Yeah.
But no, I mean, you know what I mean, right? I mean, they can't be some random hoo ha. I mean, it needs to be. You got to.
I love random hoo ha.
I mean, you got to have some roots, and some storylines that come out of the movie originally that'll bleed into the series, and then you're going to have different characters in the series with their own story. I mean, it's got to be done right and respectful, and just good effects. I mean, we know that sword and sorcery stuff is good. I mean, look at Game of Thrones. Look how good it did.
Yeah, that's good.
Now, hey, it's a George Lucas thing. Now Disney's behind it.
Yeah.
I like the way you said that George Lucas thing. So Rick, what's one of the main things you want to see from this Willow show?
Well, you guys already mentioned Val Kilmer. Like, to me, it's the whole story. If they're gonna make the story about other people in the Willow universe, just say that, because I mean, I'm glad they're gonna have a lot of a cast of characters. But at the core of their storyline, I hope it's still Allura, Willow, Mad Mardigan, and Sorsha. Sorsha, I mean, you can't ignore the source material. Like, when you ignore source material, especially with like such a rabid fan base, with like a cult fan base, especially.
Oh yeah,
you're gonna alienate a shit ton of those fans, the fans that you're gonna try to please, and you're gonna.
And we're going to talk to our friends and tell them not to go see it or watch it because it's not really worth it.
Because it's a toxic behavior, because it's just like you're taking some, like me, if I went to go see Rise of Skywalker, but I wouldn't have after the last thing, but I won't say the name anymore.
All right, but killing the Last Jedi talk from it.
I didn't say that. I was going to transfer out. Relax, Ray. Relax.
I know that's your trigger word.
But yeah, it's I'm hoping to see like an aged Mad Mardigan at the beginning, pretty much, maybe like on his like last leg. This is it. He's
still ruling at least.
He's a battle. Let's say he's like a battle worn king, and I mean, Kilmer can pull that shit off. Like this king has gone through way too many fights, and he will still try to suit up, even like all fucked up. I hope that one of these girls is his daughter, like through some amazement that like maybe that she's not at the beginning, but then they find out
she's illegitimate previous fling, something like that.
Exactly. He's known a lot of women.
Yes, he has.
That's what he said. Yeah. He has said that.
Well, their age kind of gets that, unless they pulled the Han Solo Leia thing, like where they went off on different directions, but. The age won't. Rick has a good point like that. Like, don't give me a Willow show without Willow. Like, it's called Willow. I want to see Warwick Davis in it. He needs to be in it 95% of the time. If he's not,
he's going to be the hot Elwyn now.
Yeah, he should be.
That's his show.
He's
going to be the hot Elwyn.
Yeah, these characters better to support him. I don't want to see a Willow show in name only, where it's like Willow. Oh, like I'm Willow. I hear in the beginning, like here, you girls go off on your adventures. I don't care about they seem like fine actresses, but I want to see Willow. I want to see Willow. I want to see Mad Mardigan. I want to see Sorsha. I want to see Kevin Pollak. I want to see these guys all come back.
God, yeah.
So I'm hoping for the best on this. I think they got good people. They got money. This is not going to be cheaply done. If they're using the technology like they do on Mandalorian, which I assume they're going to do.
Oh yeah, they got to. That's all. It's all LucasArts anyway, right?
There you go, Bo. There you go. Bringing valid points. And even though with that hat, I can't take you seriously. the grand boba. So I'm excited about this. Do we have a release date on that yet, Rick?
Huh?
We have a release date on this yet?
No, I think they haven't even started yet. I think it's probably fall 2000.
When's it going? When it starts filming?
We don't even know when they're going to start production, so I don't think everything has a hopeful release date.
Well, it has to be soon since they have they're already starting to cast, so I would assume it's happening soon.
Well, they're going to have to get Disney's going to have to do a lot of pushing and shoving because they have to close their parks now.
Well, the
whole thing is slow down. Then they had to basically say, "Oh, we're back," and it's like all this, COVID broke out again, so they having to close them back down.
The way they filmed the Mandalorian with their sets, the virtual sets, dude. True.
They're
gonna, and especially if this is like something from Disney, This is the
Yeah,
one.
that's why I'm hoping they get on it. You know what I'm saying? It's like, that's, you have a controlled environment and you can do it.
You know what I'm saying? All right. Well, yeah, I'm looking forward to this. If Mandalorian teaches us anything, that they're gonna spend some fucking money on this, and it's at least gonna look great. And hopefully, like you said, hopefully the story is great too. All right. So this it's a good week to be a little person. No diss. Peter Dinklage is been
Nice segue.
Peter Dinklage, it looks like has been cast has the Toxic Avenger. I thought this was kind of a weird thing. So this is from Deadline.
Yes.
He set the story in Legendaries. Legendaries always a good company to be a part of. We'll see. Toxic Avenger. If you remember the movie from the 80s, was it
Trauma?
Promo, yeah, there you go. Promo, famously low budget, schlocky B movie from the 80s, 84, I believe. If you've never seen Toxic Avenger, it's for some reason it had a cartoon, like a Saturday morning cartoon. That's the
and action figures for kids.
If you ever seen Toxic Avengers, it definitely you shouldn't have kids involved with that movie at all. But for some reason they had a fucking. Michelle, I assume you're a big Toxic Avenger fan from the back in the day. So what do you think of Peter Dinklage playing the Toxie?
Well, the thing about that is, I wonder if you guys have seen the original movies, it's like you have you have Toxie, that's this big huge mutant type toxic person. So are they going to do that to Dinklage? Or are they going to have him like what they did in Infinity War, where he's like a toxic E-tree, where he's just kind of blown up, or are they going to have really cool, effects? Well, I'm not.
Or is he just going to do a voice?
Right? Is he going to do a voice? Is it going to be CGI Dinklage? I like the idea, but I don't know. I hope they do it right as far as what they're going to do with Peter Dinklage. And I love Lloyd Kaufman. He'd been going to Dragon Con. He's a trauma entertainment creator and such. And these are his movies, and this is a very successful run. So I'm hoping that
he's
this
on
group
board. I think with this.
Oh, he is. Okay, good. So if he's on board,
he ain't gonna sell that.
Yeah, if he's on board, then hopefully we'll have something good, come out. But I'm really curious on how they're going to have Peter Dinklage, look like Toxie. That's the main thing that I'm curious about. So.
Yeah, it's gonna be interesting. Yeah, like the first thing I think of, I don't really picture Peter Dinklage, but he's a great actor. I think he can pull off cool weird shit. Bo, what's your favorite scene from Toxic Avenger?
Bo?
I don't even remember.
You call yourself a horror fan, Davis?
It's been so long since I watched that movie. And it's one of that and dude, all that is from the South. It's from Georgia and in the Southeast area.
Didn't they teach that in schools? Toxic Avenger in schools?
The fights are really cool. Every time that they show him fighting, and he's flipping over cars and just punching people way up there, up to the ceiling. I like all those things. It's just funny.
Best use of a trash can for sure. Davis, you a fan of Toxic Avenger at all?
I know I've seen bits and pieces of the movies over the years, but it doesn't stand out hugely in my mind. I don't know. I'm pretty sure. I feel like I had an action figure though, or one that was similar to it, or something.
It might have been the Ninja Turtle that had they had with the mutated one. It was like a garbage one. It might have been that one.
Maybe that's what I'm thinking of actually.
The garbage one.
Yeah, I remember that. Yeah, I forgot his name, but he was like a garbage. He was all mutated, and he had trash around him and stuff. Yeah, very Toxic Avenger vibe.
He's one of the bad guys. Oh my god! I'm have to go pull out my tub of Ninja Turtle figures now and find it.
Hey, Bo, stop with your sexy talk. All right, so effort. What do you want to see from? First of all, what do you think of this news? Peter Dinklage playing Toxie, and what do you think? You see any potential in this at all?
Oh man! So
why? Just because he's short, huh?
No, it's not even that. It's
because you're tall, Rick.
Well, the thing is, has anybody seen the movie?
Toxic Avenger?
You guys remember it really good because I like that. It's one of my fucking favorite movies. I love Troma.
Of course it is. Yeah.
Oh, I mean, you want? I could reel off like 7, 8 scenes right off the bat. Right.
What's
now.
your favorite scene, Rick? First of all.
Favorite scene? Probably the kid getting hit by the car at the beginning, and they run over his head, and his brains are exposed. Yeah. I mean, come on, man. I mean,
Okay, a children's cartoon show. They made a children's cartoon.
I saw this when I was probably about 8 or 9 when I saw this movie. So, like, dude, I love horror movies. I mean, would I show it to if I had an 8-year-old, 9-year-old? Of course I would. You know, fuck that shit. That's just me.
Well, that's why the judge said you can't have kids. Right?
Yeah. You know what rating this is going to be? I forgot to
Hello,
check.
Chase Amber.
It's anything under R.
It's not. It's going to be at least rated. It's going to be if they're trying to make it family friendly, which I think they might go PG-13.
Nah.
How do you do family? Okay.
Well, from the story that I read that they might go with, it was a treatment that they wrote a while back. It was
RoboCop
that,
2, Predator 2. That's not to go family friendly.
All right, I got a question for you, Rick. Don't look at your screen. Name all the Toxic Avenger movies.
Oh my God! What Toxic Avenger? The Toxic Avenger 2, Toxic Avenger versus Kabuki Man?
Nope.
Return.
Nope.
No.
There's not a return? Wait a minute.
No, they start getting like campy.
All right, you got Toxic Avenger Part 2. You got Toxic Avenger Part 3, The Last Temptation of Toxie. You have Citizen Toxie.
I don't think I went that far.
Citizen Toxie. I remember that.
Citizen Toxie?
Yeah, I remember that.
I think I tuned out after 3, man. They started getting
You're the biggest Troma fan. What the fuck?
Dude, I watch Troma movies, but I'm not gonna watch a lineage of stuff that they just lost the source material, man.
You and your stolen valor.
Melvin, that's the thing that bothers me. Are they gonna do the character of Melvin, or are they gonna do another character? Because my Melvin that I always thought should have been a guy like DJ Qualls. DJ Qualls.
Oh, love DJ
Qualls. He's the janitor in a gym that's getting punked by all the by all the jockheads and shit that are in there, the muscle bound freaks, just like shooting up roids. They are shooting up roids in the fucking movie, and they just pick on the poor kid, fucking throw him into a vat of fucking toxic chemicals and shit.
It's
so what's that going to be? Is Dinklage going to be the guy getting picked on? Because I heard that he was going to have kids in it. So, so what's it going to be? He's going to be the nerdy dad that gets toxically changed. And I mean, I don't know about that. Like that sounds like a weird ass movie that they're going to fucking like your dad's going to turn into a deformed superhero, but it's okay, he's still alive. Like,
and he's still your dad.
Yeah, I think this could be fun if they go R and like really lean into the schlocky horror, but I don't think I think so.
If they go like Darkman, like if they go like a Darkman way, like try to take it like schlocky kind of horror, like fun.
I'm
cool with that.
The Darkman road would be a good one to go down.
If they, that would be like the best way to think. I think they could go.
So as far as like all the Troma films, Rick, which ones do you think would make a great remake today? Was Attack of the Killer Tomatoes, was that Troma too?
No, that wasn't Troma.
No, that was not
Troma. The first thing that Troma did, I think, Toxie's their flag line. Was it Surf Nazis Must Die?
Nazis Must Die.
Oh my God, dude. I had the best VHS cover in the video store ever.
Right? Yeah. Tromeo and Juliet, I think, is one that they always remake that shit. I would want this movie.
Zombies.
I would want this movie to be
remade. Is a good one. I think Chase is in that one.
Yeah, I'd want this movie be remade, but I don't know if I wanted to go big budget like by a company like Legendary. Yeah. I think I'd want this a little bit more indie.
You think they're going to go big budget with this, or are they going to do?
Hey, Bo, when somebody's talking, you shouldn't talk over them because it sounds horrible on when people listen to it. So you wait till somebody's done talking, then jump in. Can you do that for me, Bo?
I'm sorry.
All right, thanks. All right, go ahead, Rick. I just want to nip that in the butt right
Relax,
now. Just want to nip that in the butt now because Bo's very excited. He hasn't been on in a while, so he forgot how online.
Don't
works.
get sick. We've been inviting him. He's.
I think he's getting a fever again.
But yeah, it's just
that's on too tight.
Troma, I don't think it should. Anything Troma should never get a big budget remake.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You should not spend more than $5 million over on a Troma movie.
Yeah, I mean, I would love to see like Robert Rodriguez take a fucking Toxic Avenger movie. He would fucking like have fun with it. A guy like that,
Yeah.
Hey,
somebody who'd have fun with the source material. I just don't want them trying to make like, hey, we're remaking Toxic Avenger, or come watch this, and it's just like you guys have no heart behind it.
Yeah,
Davis.
Davis.
Yeah,
Go ahead, Davis.
I forget who exactly, but I remember hearing some of the Blumhouse guys came out of the Troma camp. A lot of those guys worked on the sets back in the day and everything, so it's possible they could be involved in it at some point too.
I would love that. If Blumhouse is, that's why I love Blumhouse, man. They love horror. Those guys.
Yeah. James Gunn came out of Troma.
Yeah. James Gunn did.
Yeah, he's a Troma disciple. Go ahead, Bo. I'll let you get final word on this. Oh, now he has nothing to say.
Oh, really? Just out of nowhere, there's not a discussion going on. There's no opinion to be laid, and you asked me to weigh in.
Yeah. Well, now you have the floor. Go ahead, Bo.
I think it's going to be good unless they try to overdo it. They do it right. It'll be gold. There you go.
Just like you, Bo. Gold.
Final thoughts by Jack Handy.
He's trying to get back into the whole TV episode thing.
Yeah, Bo hasn't interacted with other humans in the last few months, has he? He's very excited.
He really hasn't.
I forgot the outside world existed. This could be good if they put some don't put a bunch of money. Give me a $5 million remake of this. I'll be fine, but I don't know. I have a bad feeling about this.
And practical effects. Practical effects.
Yes.
Practical effects, please.
Totally down with that. All right, so some sad news before we get to our 2021 preview. So David Prowse, the great actor, he started off as a British heavyweight weightlifting champion in 1962. He was famously Darth Vader. He was the man in suit and played Darth Vader. Pretty legendary. I guess he had a falling out with Lucasfilm over some years. Like he was kind of upset that he kind of like got replaced as his voice was not used when they actually took off his helmet. It was Sebastian. What was his name? Sebastian something. The guy. Sebastian Shaw. Yeah, just like the character from, just like the Hellfire Club. So Bo, I'll go to you. Go to you first. I'm sure you've met David Prowse a couple of times, and I'm sure you have something signed. So tell us some of your memories of David Prowse.
Very large and imposing man, but very soft-spoken and nice.
I'm talking about David Prowse, not me, man.
Yeah. Okay. Well, yeah. Actually, that's not quite as quick with the humor as you, though, Ray. Yeah. Very nice, very amazing man. Met him many times. Been in the 503.
Tell us about one of the meetings.
When
you had him sign the poster.
Oh.
When was that?
Oh God, this was years ago.
You want
But
to show this?
I'm a huge I'm gonna show this now.
Okay.
I'm a huge Star Wars fan, of course, and Dave Prowse, of course, Darth Vader, one of the greatest movie villains of all time. Got the chance to meet the man, Dave Prowse, in the suit. So I have this poster. It's an original pre-release movie poster in the theater saying, "Hey, it's coming, like next month." So I had to get it.
I'll see it.
Whip it out. Oh yeah, dope. Signed, huh?
Oh wow.
Yeah. Dave Prowse is Darth Vader. I know it's hard to see.
Yeah, it's a pre-release because it says "coming to your galaxy this summer." I mean,
pre-release poster.
That's dope. That's cool.
Yeah, and this is original print. So,
do you remember what year he signed this?
Oh God,
in the 90s or what?
Yeah, I think it was in the late 90s.
Late
90s.
'90s.
The Dragon Con down in Atlanta. I got that.
Nice.
Oh yeah.
He was just a tall,
What?
huge man. His hands were like as big as like my head, but such a gentle guy. Oh, here's another one.
Oh yeah, this is one of my favorites. It's the Sith Lord 12-inch dual pack. It's got Darth Maul cut in half on one side.
That's pretty cool.
And Sebastian Shaw
Yeah.
with the helmet off, but it's still, Darth Vader. So I got Ray Park to sign under there. And then, of course, hang on, I got swing. Wow, it's
It's
like
there.
going backwards. Okay.
It's there.
Yeah, Dave Prowse is Darth
Prowse
Vader
is
on the
there,
other side. Yeah. He was such a nice man, so cool, just would talk with you as long as you could stand there. Yeah, the whole thing with Lucasfilm and the falling out, I ain't taking sides. I don't know the whole story. There might have been some whatever. I don't know. But yeah, that man, he promoted Star Wars and, just being cool wherever you
Since day one.
Yeah.
Yeah, he was an ambassador outside the Star Wars. He originally was up for Chewbacca, but he didn't want to.
Yeah, before they found Mayhew.
Yeah, they went with Mayhew on that. He almost had the role of Jaws in James Bond too, so he was almost Jaws. So what about you, Davis? What would you think about this David Prowse? Anything that stands out from this?
I mean, I'm definitely heartbroken by it. That is a very influential character in most everyone's childhood that's into sci-fi, comics, anything that we're into and talking about all the time. It's I don't know.
Yeah, he was he definitely it's kind of underrated, these guys in the suit that perform these, even if you use different voices, like you talk about the Mandalorian. It's not Pedro Pascal, he's played by two different stunt guys, but it's so important that just these little movements, these little things that these actors do, that they may not hear their voice, but the body tells a whole story. So these guys are important, man. And he was a fucking menacing character. You could tell the difference between David Prowse and some of these guys that try to play Vader in these last few movies. It's definitely he had an aura and a presence about him. So Rick, what'd you think about this, man?
Well, yeah, just like you said, man, the guy was like huge. He was jacked. When I looked him up, I was trying to see a picture of when he was young, and I was like, oh shit, he's in A Clockwork Orange. And if you watch A Clockwork Orange, I think when he goes back to the dude's house, he's that big fucking hulking dude. Yeah, and you're just looking at him, you're like, God damn, that guy's fucking big. And just to think that was the guy who was in the Vader suit, that's imposing. And just like you said, the body language of an actor. I mean, there are horror fans who will like debate who the best Jason is, but everybody knows it's
Kane Hodder.
Yeah.
No, say it right, Bo.
Yeah,
Kane Hodder.
Kane Hodder.
Kane Hodder. Yeah. And he's a really nice guy too.
And yeah, so I mean, there's people who are known for their for just how they move in a suit sometimes. Like Kane Hodder became like he's the embodiment of the way Jason just walks, mannerisms, how he just tilts his head slightly or whatever. But Prowse, I mean, you could just see how he's like just walking next to Peter Cushing. That he's just he can't, like, he's walking next to Peter Cushing. I mean, the guy's like a screen legend, and I mean he's the imposing figure there still. Yeah. Like, and the guy's not really saying he's not saying much. It's just his presence that you can hear Cushing talking to him, and he's just all right. Like, dude, you're reporting to me, kind of, in a way. It's pretty sick.
Did you ever see the original audio with him actually doing the voice on set?
No, I haven't heard it.
Yeah, he was trying so hard.
It's very direct. It definitely would have changed the.
I'm glad that. I mean, you can't top James Earl Jones. I'm not sure who you could have got.
That voice. I think it just what made Vader so great was everything. The voice, the costume, the Prowse inside the suit. It was a collection of things that made Vader just an amazing character. It's such an imposing character.
Every time you heard James Earl Jones too, like afterwards, you're just like, holy shit, it's Vader.
Yeah.
Like anytime he
pops up. James Earl Jones didn't want credit for voicing it because he's that guy's been in the suit. He's been on the set. He's done everything. All I'm doing is talking.
Yeah.
In the first movie, in the first two movies, I think he declined credit.
Yeah. It's it's the way it is, man. It's like just like Darth Maul. Darth Maul wasn't voiced by Ray Park. It was what's his name? Rick?
Sean's roommate from Shaun of the Dead.
Yeah, Sean. Yeah. Oh fuck, I forgot I heard his name today too. Fuck, I always forget his name.
Peter.
Oh, the guy from Guardians of the Galaxy.
Yeah. Let's see. Yeah, so R.I.P. David Prowse, man, Star Wars legend. You guys see the picture of like Carrie Fisher, Mark Hamill, Kenny Baker, and they're all like in the ghost form. Like, man, there's only Harrison Ford and Mark Hamill left, man. Jeez. Yeah, man. So yeah, R.I.P. David Prowse, man, you will be missed. All right, so folks, if you haven't already, please like and subscribe to the channel. Follow us on all the social medias. We've got a little Facebook page, we've got Instagram, all that cool stuff. Please follow us. We got some chat here. Let's see. We got Lori excited about Willow. Tried to find the Blu-ray, but sold out. Yes, I have the. I'm sure they can come out with a 4K soon.
Hey, jump on Amazon, get a DVD.
I got the DVD and I got the Blu-ray. What?
Yeah, we want Blu-ray.
Right on. Oh wait, I actually have.
Betamax.
I think I got the NES game. I think I do have the NES game.
There you go. Lori, again, Willow's kids could be grown up and take over as long as Warwick is a major part of it, then great. Yeah, he needs to be a part of this. Yeah. Let's see. It's Doug. Are you guys talking about Wonder Woman? We talked about Wonder Woman last week. We're all pretty excited that it's coming home. It's going to be something cool to do on
Christmas Day.
Christmas. And we're going to be doing a review, hopefully, of that. Hopefully, it depends how. We'll probably do it the next day because we'll probably be wasted.
Wow. DC likes dropping stuff on Christmas. Because I remember Batman Mask of the Phantasm dropped on Christmas Day back when it came out at the theater.
Yeah. I wish I saw that in the theater originally, man. That movie, that's awesome. Definitely up in the top 5.
Saw it opening day. How sad was my life in, was it 93?
Yeah. Look how better it got. Yeah. Thanks, Michelle. Thanks, Michelle. Let's see. Lori again. Prowse trained Chris Reeves for Superman. I think I've heard that before.
Yes, he did. Yes, he did.
Yeah. Because you see Superman, Chris Reeves when he auditioned, he was kind of scrawny, but when they
wanted to put pads in the suit, and he was like, "No, hang on, I can do this."
He bulked up. Damn.
Yeah, he bulked up. Yeah, no, you can see the audition he did, and then like when they actually filmed the movie, he didn't need no damn padding. Like these punks today. And Mr. Hondo, Solomon Kane Hodder.
Does that say Hodder or Hodor?
Hodor.
Hodor.
Hondo coming in hot. All right.
Hondo coming in hot.
Can I add something real quick?
Go ahead.
I just think because of like all the making of features and stuff you see in all the DVDs and Blu-rays these days, I think people are coming to have more appreciation for the actors that are on screen doing the parts. I mean, because most people don't know who Doug Jones is and Ray Park, you know, and now you see
Doug Jones loves her.
Oh,
Yeah,
okay.
You had to know that.
All right, wait your turn, Bo. Good. So, hey, back to the old Bo, man. Back to the old Bo. Yeah. I'm gonna send you to your room, Bo. go in at the door, Bo.
And Davis is talking about something that I'm very passionate about.
I know.
We're going to be talking a lot about things you're passionate about today.
Yeah.
Bo is quite a character. He needs,
you
know, he needs to hear his voice out there in the world. I don't know if everyone else needs.
Oh, we've heard
He needs to hear his voice out in the world.
We all heard it.
I'm sorry, Davis. Continue, please.
No. That was
Off the rails already.
My whole thing. Yeah. No, I understand if you want to add on. Yeah. Absolutely.
Yeah. Talk about Doug Jones, Bo.
We should give him like a pop-up video, you know, like he gets pop-up bubbles just to give him.
I would love that.
Doug Jones loves Michelle.
Instead of a pop noise, it makes like a boop.
Doug Jones was a silver circle. I'm sorry.
Are you though? Are you though? All right, so let's move on to our 2021 preview. So we're gonna go through everything. Let's see. I guess go through the comics first. Let's see. We're just gonna kind of go through like some of the stuff that you guys are looking forward to. So I'll start with you, Davis. Man, what's any comics that you're looking forward to coming out in 2021?
So I was looking through the list the other day that I could find online, and it's a lot of stuff that I didn't really know a whole lot about. It's new things coming out, but there's one. I don't know. Do you guys know Chew?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah. So
Yeah.
I love that comic. I'm a big fan of puns and especially food puns.
Uh-huh.
And so that one is Chew, Chew. This one is Chew, Chu, and it's about his daughter. And
Yeah.
currently the first trade is coming out in January, so I'm pretty pumped about that. But then the other ones that I'm just hopeful will come back are Saga and Southern Bastards.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Those are the two I've been waiting for. Those guys are so busy with so many other properties that I've just wanted them to come back. Out of everything I've read, those have been my favorites, definitely. And Jason Aaron kicks ass at everything,
Yep.
and same with Brian K. Vaughan. So
Yeah.
Yeah.
And Saga ended on a pretty big cliffhanger too, or a pretty big ending. So
exactly.
yeah, I'm pretty excited to see Saga come back. Yeah, I didn't like Saga like when I first read it, but and then I kept reading it, I just like fell in love with it, man. It's such a great story, man. Like it's such an epic
it really
story.
is.
Yeah.
We got the
So,
phone back.
yeah, it's good. You should definitely check it out, Michelle. Anything else, Davis, on the comics front?
I don't know. Maybe Michelle could fill me in on this. I just started reading Something Is Killing the Children. Is that like an ongoing thing that they're going to keep going, or is that a mini series?
No, I think
know-
Tiny. Yeah, James Tynion is still going to keep going with that. So
Okay, well that's what I'm looking forward to.
Yeah. that's a good one
That's
too.
all I got on the comics front right now, aside from just Marvel continuing and various DC and stuff. The usuals.
Awesome. Let's see. I guess I'll go next on comics. So DC announced a couple last week, I believe. They're gonna a bunch of trades. So take this with a grain of salt, because DC's infamously like cancels their trade paperbacks and omnibuses and all their collections, and they've been doing this for years. It pisses me off because there's books I really want to get. So Impulse is the first one by Mark Waid. This is I think third or fourth time this has been solicited on here. So it's scheduled to come out in May 2021. So this is going to collect the first his first appearance in Flash and his first 12 issues of his his solo series, which is amazing. Written by Mark Waid, great art by Humberto Ramos. What a great series! I have a lot of the issues. I have some of the trades, but I want to see like a big collection like this. I've been waiting for. There was an omnibus announced a while back. That got canceled. This collection has been solicited before. That got canceled. So it's back on the books. I'm hoping it gets published because I love that run. Mark Waid on anything. And speaking of Mark Waid, book 8 is coming out next year, I believe, in June 2021. Mark Waid's run on the Flash. I think Davis, you did a deep dive on that stuff. Some great stories. This book this is the 8th book in his run. I think they could probably do one more after this, as far as their collections are going. This is going to deal with the Walter West Flash, the Dark Flash story. This was a 12-issue run he wrote with Brian Augustine. It's a great run. The Flash at one of the end of the stories disappears like he usually did during the 90s, and this other Flash takes over. A cool costume. If you've seen the costume, it's like a dark scarlet with the silver. It's an awesome costume. It's going to be a cool book. This collects, let's see, that's going to collect Flash. I think it's 150 to 162 from memory. That's going to be an awesome one. Also, this is going to be a big Flash here. Like DC has got all my letters, I guess. So they're also going to do a Flash, The Death of Iris West. The Death of Iris West. This is kind of spoilers alert. They still have some of this for the Flash TV show. The Reverse Flash. Spoilers. Reverse Flash comes back in time and kills Iris West. Kind of leads to a bunch of events. And this kind of goes into almost leads into the trial of the Flash. I think there's a few issues before that, but this is going to collect the Silver Age Flash 270 to 284. Nice thick 15-book collection. I'm excited about that. These books have never been collected in like color form. I think they collected them in the showcase, the black and white showcase stuff a couple years ago. So they're finally going to release those, which I'm excited about. I hope they release the Trial of the Flash. That was a fun story too. So this cool like Silver Age Barry Allen, like some good Barry Allen stuff from back in the day. before it's starting to suck. Also, on the comics front, I read the first issue of Crossover. That's going to carry over to 2021. I really enjoyed it. I think the second issue comes out next week. I think it's a 5-issue run, 4-issue, 5-issue, 6-issue, something like that. It's been really good so far. Danny Cates is amazing. Any of the stuff he does is great. I'm pretty excited about that. So I want to see where it goes. So far, it's pretty exciting. So I want to see how it ends. So that's going to end in 2021. And also, last on my comic list, looking forward to how Sword of X just ended, the big X-Men storyline crossover. I had some. I'll talk about more in my pull list. But the next phase in Jonathan Hickman's X-Men run is Reign of X. So that's next phase. So far, it's been really good. I thought X of Swords was hit and miss, but for the most part, it was pretty good. And so I'm excited to see what the X-Men go from here. I'm a big X-Men fan, so this is like I'm looking forward. This is going to be a year of the X-Men, and you're probably going to see some announcements for like as far as the MCU and mutants and stuff. We're going to get some mutants being. We'll talk more about that in the TV section, I believe. So yeah, that's what I'm looking forward to. Like none really too. I'm not. I looked up some of the stuff. There's really nothing that's really popping out right now. So as far as comics, especially not from DC, only their classic stuff I'm looking forward to. None of their new stuff. So we'll see on that. All right, so Michelica and Bo, let's go to you, Michelica, because you actually read comics. So what are you looking forward to next coming up?
Well, let's see. I actually looked at a couple of things. I found out that there's going to be a Spawn Compendium #1 coming out in February. And the good thing about this is it's going to be in full color. So this is the McFarlane Capullo run, and it'll encompass issues number 1 through 50. So that's going to come out in February. That's about what?
I don't know. I got that.
The compendium with the full color?
No, 1 through 50.
Oh yeah, he's got the actual 1 through 50 separate issues. But I like to see a nice compendium in full color coming out.
Oh yeah.
So that's Image, and then
is it going to be a hardback?
It's going to be a hardback. Yeah.
Ooh, nice. I might actually pick that up for myself.
And then let's see. So that was Image, and then for Marvel, I'm excited about this. So Alex Ross, amazing artist, amazing painter. He's coming out with a Marvel Comics poster book. So I don't know if you saw him when he painted 35 Marvel characters and did a Marvel mural at the Marvel, not Marvel Studios. I can't remember if it was
the offices,
Marvel
I believe.
headquarters. Yeah,
headquarters. Yeah.
So those 35 characters are going to be in his poster book, and that's going to come out, I think, in April.
And that's probably going to be a hardback too.
I'm not quite sure. I didn't see whether it's going to be hardback.
We're going to get it.
Yeah.
It's Alex Ross. It's Alex Ross. It's off.
But yeah, so that's going to be 35 ready to frame art prints. That's going to be part of that poster book. So that's
it's going to be like plates.
Yeah, like plates in a book that you can remove and actually frame. So that's going to be cool.
Oh, very
cool. And then last thing that I saw, it's Vertigo, offshoot of DC. I'm excited about this because if Hondo's on, I'm sure he is. It's going to be 100 Bullets Omnibus, volume #1.
Oh, nice.
So that's coming out. That's Brian Azzarello and Russo, and that's coming out actually in January, and that's going to encompass issues 1 through 58, and 100 Bullets Omnibus. So those are the 3 that I'm actually looking forward to for 2021.
Yeah, I want to read that 100 Bullets. Yeah, I never got around to it. I heard it's good, really good.
Yeah, it's like a crime noir type, storyline.
Yeah,
and the art is great. Storyline.
They're good. They're a good duo. I love their. They did a run on Batman. That was actually pretty good. Mm-hmm. Yeah, I think it was the Broken City run. You were saying, Davis, about 100 Bullets?
Oh, I was just saying I read it a while back. It is pretty good. Also, I like his the Joker book he did.
Yeah.
That was really good.
Better than the movie, I assume.
Have you still not seen it?
I have not seen Joker. No, I've been tempted to watch it, but I don't know. I don't know if I want to go. I enjoyed
it. I thought it was fun.
Man, I didn't think I could lose respect for you, Davis, but no. I'll watch it one day. I don't know. We have to do like a special commentary on it. Me and Rick will go and break down the Joker and what pissed us off.
I'm in your corner now. He hates
All right, all right. I'm gonna regret this, but Bo, what are you looking forward to comic wise in the next year? Yeah, finding some more pit in the quarter bin at your local comic shop.
Way more Conan's coming from Marvel.
Yeah.
You know I'm down for that. Always and forever.
Always and forever. Each moment with Conan.
That's a real song to Bo. He hears that when he buys Conan. Just has that spin around camera.
The Cull Omnibus.
Oh.
Which one? Say it again.
Cull, Cull the Conqueror, the King. Yeah, Robert E. Howard. That omnibus. The Alien Omnibus from Dark Horse. The Predator Omnibus from Dark Horse. And I'm good. I'll keep getting my Savage Avengers. I'll keep getting the new Venom. That's
Savage Avengers is amazing. Yeah, if you haven't picked up Savage,
I'm missing one issue.
So good, great series.
And I feel so bad for missing it.
Yeah, it's a very, very cool series. Like I said when I first saw it, it's fucking Bo the comic book. It's straight up. It's Bo. It's like Marvel looked at Bo's fucking life and said, "Here, we're going to put a comic book out for you. You need to read this. It's a perfect Bo comic. It's amazing. It's actually really good. I think it's
I'm only missing one issue, and my stack is right over there. Right? Yes.
Well, you can actually read them. Right? You gotta stand over him and watch him read. You gotta make sure he does his homework.
Yeah. Oh wait, what? What comic books on the wall?
You have them on the wall, but do you actually read them?
I've read every one.
I like the cover.
It's not proving any fact. You're just holding up the camera.
I like the cover, so I bought the entire run. Really, Rick?
You like every cover?
That's true.
We don't have wallpaper.
Man, all the covers are amazing. Oh, that's another thing I'm expecting is the second Conan omnibus to be coming, because the first one is just Roy Thomas and Barry Windsor Smith. So I'm thinking the second one they're going to pick up when Gil Kane started, and then it's going to be most of Gil Kane's run, and then it's going to go and swap over to Big John Buscema when he came out.
Oh yeah.
I love the way Bo just says names. That's great. John,
if you're watching this show and you're on this show, the names I say you should know.
Yeah,
I have a
that's all we do. Go ahead, Davis.
What's the big legal dispute with Conan Comics? Apparently, because I apologize, as you know, I'm a digital reader, and everyone on the Marvel United or Marvel Universe subreddit is saying, Conan's not on the Unlimited service because of some legal dispute. Do you know what that's all about? Why? Why is this happening?
I think it's some. It's a foreign rights thing too. Oh yeah, well, here, Bo, break it down.
Well,
Mr. Conan fan.
Well, I mean, dude, Conan was created by Robert E. Howard, and the Robert E. Howard estate has rights over it. And Marvel eventually, they got the rights back in the day. And did the Conan, run of comics, and then they, helped with the movie. And then, after a while, Conan kind of played out for Marvel. People weren't buying it. I wasn't one of those people. I was still buying. But they let the rights lapse and go up for sale. And Dark Horse Comics said, "Hey, you know what? We don't, we're an independent company. We don't adhere to the comics code. So, dudes getting cut up and sliced up with swords and, decapitated. And that's our bread and butter. Let's do that." And they did. And it was amazing. And somehow they did the same thing Marvel did, is let the, rights lapse, and Marvel bought them back. But now it's like, they've been running it, but at the same time, it's like, wait a minute. Now Disney owns Marvel, and I'm reading my Barbarian killing people from a Mickey Mouse company. Wait, what?
It's a subsidiary.
Okay.
Right. So I think some of that is coming into play with the Conan. Really, Ray? Really, Ray?
Totally wrong, Bo. Well, you're not on your Conan Reddit? Fuck.
No, I'm not, man. Dude, I'm old. Dude, I'll read it when it comes out in the book.
I think it has something to do with the international thing because there's certain things you can't they can't publish because there's like a couple Conan books that like that Sumerian book that came out in Europe that came out over here it was a Conan book in Europe but over here, so I think it's something to do with the rights, international rights for Conan. So
Yeah,
I think that's why
I'll have to research this. I'm so sorry that I was not up to speed.
Bo, you're supposed to be our fucking Conan fucking man on the field, man.
I mean, look at my room.
I know it's false
Yeah,
god, man. It's just I don't believe in you anymore.
Ray, the internet is a whole nother realm. Okay, the internet's a whole nother realm. Like it.
Yeah.
Posts his hardcover.
Buy Crumb.
My
Right.
Crom the internet, I shall master.
Let's see, Krista. My first comic book, Spawn #1. Exciting news, and it's still worth the same as it was back in the early '90s. Yeah, still that $10 mark.
That's fine.
Let's see. From a Hondo, 100 Bullets has a panel where the character is driving on Sloat Boulevard, and you can see the Doggy Diner statue or whatever that is.
Bullets.
I gotta check that out, man. I've always wanted to check that out. Sergio Dominguez, what's up? Bo and Michelle and everyone else.
Sergio, my homie, what's up? That's my name.
Sergio,
That's my homie.
come pick up Bo, please. You need to go take Bo for a walk, please.
Don't tempt him, man. He'll do that.
All right, Max Effort, what's on your comic book list for 2021?
I just got a few things, man. I didn't look. I just saw that Grant Morrison is going to be writing Green Lantern next year.
He has been already.
Oh, he has been. Oh,
Yeah,
then it was it's going to be the release of his trade paperback early, I think in February or March. So
Oh, but
I'm
this is
looking forward to
DC,
that.
so it might not happen.
What's up?
I said this is DC, so it might not actually happen.
Screw you, Bo. Okay, so
Raise information, man.
Then we'll go to Generations Forged. It seemed interesting to me. I like Jurgens. You know, he's pretty dope writer and shit. So I know he's not writing the whole thing. I was just looking at the other writers. I'm not familiar with Schmidt or Venditti, but I'm hoping it's not Jurgens starts it up, and then the other two guys like take it over for the initial or for the rest of the run.
What's it called?
It's the Generations Forged. It's the whole trade paperback because I get my things in trades. So this is stuff that's gonna be coming out. That's coming out in February. It's the one where like Dominus just fucking like spreads all the fucking people out throughout fucking time. So and then I tripped, man. That fucking Man-Bat is gonna be getting his own book, or he had his own book, but he's gonna get a trade. So I'm looking forward to reading that, man.
It's cool.
Yeah, I like when DC villains, especially Batman villains, because they're some of the most fucking.
They're the best.
They're the most fucked up people in like comics and shit. So
Batman villains and Spider-Man villains.
Like, you know, you don't want to hate Victor Fries for fucking turning into what he did. You know, I mean, it's tragic. The Joker's an asshole, but the Joker's his Joker, so whatever.
The Joker. Yeah, that Grant Morrison. I read the first trade of his run with Liam Sharp. It's pretty good. It's very sci-fi. It's very like it's like a cop procedural more so, and very very cool weird sci-fi.
For Man-Bat?
For Green Lantern, Grant Morrison.
Oh, Green Lantern. Oh, okay.
Yeah. So I think that's a second season 2 of his series. So there was season 1, which I believe was 2 trades, and then season 2, which is the one I think coming out soon.
I'm a huge Lantern mark now, dude.
Yeah.
I fucking love the whole Lantern.
I think you would dig it. I dug the first one really. I need to go back and I need to get the second one. I haven't seen the. I think I bought it used, so that's why I haven't picked it up. So, but it's definitely cool. The art is amazing. Liam Sharp art, probably some of the best arts he's done.
Oh, yeah.
Really, yeah.
Liam's awesome.
Yeah, Liam Sharp. Anything else? Effort?
No, that's about it. I'm looking for and then I'm gonna start I'm hoping up where I can just like walk inside and fucking just like stroll and have a book just catch me by its cover. I miss that. I don't think I get the same feeling just by looking at books on the internet.
Remember, don't judge them.
Yeah. Well, sometimes. Well, that's the thing. At a store, I could pick up the book and flip through the pages a bit and just see if I just from the first flash of pages that I just like sift through it. Yeah, that determines if I buy a book or not. Yeah. Just like a quick glance at a couple of panels and hey, fuck it, I'm sold. Yeah. But you don't get the same like trying to shop online.
Yeah, I feel it's walk into a comic shop and actually opening a book.
It's magic, man.
I've discovered so many books like that. Just going into like Green Apple or a comic book shop, like, oh, I never heard of this. Let me open it. Like, wow, this is amazing. I'm gonna pick this up, and
it's the same magic that I think a lot of us had. Like when we went to Blockbuster, like the early mom and pop VHS stores, and you just see that cover of that VHS, the new rack, and I've never seen this movie, nor has it gotten a release. But let me check it out. So, I think that's the best part because, I mean, we all know DC, we all know Marvel, but sometimes like these indie books, like for real, like if I didn't like the one that Alex got me, like if I didn't see Descender, like if I would have saw Descender like on the internet trying to buy it, I probably wouldn't have. But if I'm able to like sift through it and like actually look at the art and get taken by those panels. Yeah, it increases like fucking tenfold how much I'm gonna buy a book.
Yeah.
Yeah, I feel you on that one. Yeah. All right. Let's see. All right. Let's jump to. Let's do toys next. All right. Let's see. Yeah. Let's start with you, Bo, Michelle. What's on your toy list?
Toy list?
I do not have a toy list.
Michelle, what's on your toy list?
Wow, really, Rick? Wow.
Really?
I'm expounding, man. Expositioning.
No.
Yeah.
Seriously. You call it something.
I'm a toy guy. I mean, you've been to my house. You've seen my stuff.
You're a car guy.
I love toys. But it got to the point to where I realized it's like I only want certain figures from a certain line. Especially now, the way the toy industry is. So I mean, I just like I gotta wait till it drops and see what's what.
Cool. Thanks for that.
All right,
there we go. Killer input, Bo. Thank you. Bo, what about you, Michelle? Any toys popping out to you? Anything that pops your eye?
Toys.
Oh God, your DC metal lickas.
Oh yeah. Let me see. I don't have anything. I mean, obviously these are toys coming out, so I just made my list here. So of course, Todd McFarlane, right? He's got his Dark Knight's Death Metal DC Multiverse figures coming out. I don't know if you guys seen this, but if you buy
a vast improvement on the first ones they released, because the first ones they released were fucking straight trash.
Shit.
That was trash, yeah, definitely. Yeah. But if you collect all 5, which is Batman, Wonder Woman, who else? Superman. I'm sorry, who else? Batman, Wonder Woman, Superman. I'm missing something else. Lantern? No, not Green Lantern. Oh, the Robin. The Robin Demon Knight. Anyway, if you collect them all, then you
the Robin King.
What's that?
The Robin King. Yeah, looks good.
They're basically doing the Marvel Legends thing where you buy the figure and get part of another figure, and if you buy all of them, you can make one figure out of all of them.
It's called the Build-A-Figure. Yes.
Build-A-Figure.
Yeah, that's it. There you go, right?
Then you can make the Dark Side Batman. Wouldn't that be cool to have a Dark Side Batman? I can't wait till that comes out.
Yeah. No, it looks good. Yeah, I think they heard all the criticism from that first wave, and it sounds like McFarlane had to rush a lot of those, so that's why they kind of look rushed and kind of like not up to par with some of the quality McFarlane has. But these next figures coming out, the only problem I have with the McFarlane figures is too much Batman. I love Batman and all, but it's so much Batman, dude. Like, all right, we get it. There's so many other characters you can do. It's so much Batman.
Batman.
You can never.
We get it, Rick. I know you're Batman and all, but come on.
Do you think it's McFarlane doing that, or is it DC? Like, who's pushing Batman?
It's the sales. It's like kids walk into a Target or a Walmart, and they're going to recognize Batman, of course, and they're going to buy that figure. But you're kind of doing a disservice to all these other characters that can become popular because you're just pushing Batman all the goddamn time. Like, how many versions of the Joker and Batman and Harley Quinn do you fucking need?
Do you need? Yeah, true.
Yeah. But they still look badass.
But I still like this set, especially since Wonder Woman's, lasso of truth is actually a chainsaw. You know what I mean? That's what I want to see.
And it's actually been a pretty decent storyline. Like it's Metal's been like pretty. It's been kind of like too many book connected books, but the main story has been pretty decent, but kind of drawn out. But definitely some cool designs and different alternate like metal versions of characters. So yeah, it's some of them are definitely worth checking out.
That's definitely So I think that's coming out in spring 2021, and then 2 figures that I actually pre-ordered. Like a
there's an echo. Keep going. It's Davis, man. I swear.
Davis is the problem. Yeah.
I think you guys talked about this, but it's They Live, Nada, and Frank's 8-inch figures that are coming out.
Cool.
So I actually did a pre-order for Nada, which is Roddy Piper's figure, and then Keith David's Frank is coming out with the They Live, Blu-ray and posters and things.
Yeah, we're getting that.
So I pre-ordered both of those.
Who are those?
It's NECA.
NECA. Those are NECA. Oh,
yeah,
that's awesome.
Yeah, those are like the almost like Mego type, like the real cloth figures.
Oh, that's dope.
Yeah, the Nada looks really good. I'm hoping they do a Nada ultimate figure. I want that. If anything, I want more.
Yeah.
I wouldn't mind a hot
sunglasses. Yes, the Nada figure.
With sunglasses and the
Oh yeah. Oh, I've got the sunglasses.
The guns and everything.
Remember, I got a box of those.
And then one other thing that I saw, I went on Sideshow Collectibles website, and they didn't have it yet, but they did mention about a new Pumpkinhead statue coming out.
Yeah, I was looking at that.
Yeah, so I'm like excited to see what that's going to look like. We just saw Pumpkinhead a few days ago.
Yeah, great design of a character for sure.
It's a great monster movie as well.
Definitely.
Stan Winston all day, every day, baby.
So those are some of the figures I'm excited about coming out next year.
Awesome. What about you, Davis? So you're not a big collectible guy, right? You don't.
No, not really. As far, I guess you can count them as toys. I do puzzles every now and then.
Okay. Yeah. Sure.
Yeah, but I don't like the normal like kittens and landscapes and like that. So I usually look on mondoshop.com. And they have pretty good product. Oh, you check that out? Yeah, they get a lot of different various things. They make mugs and T-shirts and all sorts of things. But they've got some cool Gremlin stuff up right now, and Home Alone
nice.
Card as like an 8-bit Nakatomi Plaza. And I usually
that's awesome.
Thing that I'm constantly looking to see what they have up for pre-order. So I'll be looking forward to whatever they do because they work with a lot of great artists and. I usually end up following the artist on Instagram, and you find all sorts of amazing stuff they've done for tons of people. So it's good stuff.
Right.
Awesome. Yeah. Mondo's awesome. Yeah, they're prints, and they have like cool like vinyl stuff. Like it released like all this like cutty vinyl records that like very cool designs on a lot of stuff. Cool prints, cool pins.
Godzilla stuff.
A lot of Godzilla stuff. Yeah, they released some cool Fantastic Four stuff like a few months ago. They got some cool shit, man. So hold on 1 second. Fieldy alert! Fieldy. Gotta take a shot every time you see Fieldy. There you go. Oh, look at that. Oh, look at that face. Look at that face.
Look angry.
Who are you talking about, Rick or Fieldy?
Either one.
All right.
Oh, your fault.
All right, I'm gonna share a screen on this one. All right. Let's see. Can I do it?
Loading. Please wait.
All right, let's see. All right, let's go. See, I'm gonna try this.
Okay. Click it, Ray. Click it.
Oh no, it's not working. All right, go ahead, Rick. I'm gonna try to work on this.
Well, I was looking at Sideshow too, and I didn't know that they were gonna come out with the Moff Gideon. I mean, that'd be a dope fucking figure to have. I'm not sure if it's a hot toy. It says it's a premium format figure. It's a Sideshow figure, but he looks pretty fucking badass. The sculpt on the face, I'm sure they're gonna fix because it's just a preview. I want Giancarlo Esposito is a fucking, and he emotes so well with his face, like he's so fucking menacing without trying to be. just look at Gus from Breaking Bad. He's an awesome character, and that'd be a great hot toy to have. Moff Gideon is turning out right now. If you're not watching the Mandalorian, you guys should be. I mean, we're as Star Wars fans. I mean, this is a treat. This is really a treat for us. Like, it's an awesome show.
I don't think that's a hot toy. I think it's just a sideshow.
It looks sick still, though, man.
Yeah, it looks cool. Yeah, I've seen it. Yeah, it looks cool.
And the other thing too is I'm gonna actually contribute to its Kickstarter is Hero Quest. So I played Hero Quest originally when I was a kid. Me and my friends played it, and then I started watching all these guys play it. YouTube, and I was just like reliving memories. It's fun. And the new one's gonna be
amazing.
Yeah, it's gonna be updated figures, gonna have more quest packs. So I'm not really a person who knows how to paint figures too well and mixes paints. If it was up to me, they'd all be just green, like slapped like fucking army men. But sorry. If any of you guys know how to paint, I'm more than happy to have you guys help out and help me, because I want to actually play with you guys and have like Hero Quest adventures. It'd be fun. So
that'd be cool.
Yeah.
Awesome.
Yeah, you got your shit ready?
I'm gonna try. I'm gonna do this old school way. Let's see. Enter broadcast. Oh my god. This thing is not working for some reason.
My device too? That's awesome.
I think so. Let's try it. That's not working at all. Oh, geez. This is a fucking fail.
God damn it.
Don't show the wrong screen, Ray.
It's okay, Rick. You look like a damn zombie with the blue lighting, though. Seriously.
Okay.
Yeah, let me try.
I'm on my way out,
brother.
We've got more Ray now.
I'm on my way out.
It's the way I like it.
We got raised like 90% of the screen.
I know. This is the way. Yeah, this is the way it's going to be from now on.
Hey, I'll take it. I screwed up, so right on.
All right, let me try one more thing, and if that doesn't work, I'm gonna move on from this fucking horrible bit. Let's see, StreamYard. Okay, allow. Can't exit. What the fuck? All right, whatever. All right, so the things I'm looking forward to. Let me get off this screen. Hold on. There you go. I'm looking forward to the Mayfix Hush figure. This is the Jason Todd. This has an alternate Jason Todd head. So that's gonna be an awesome figure. Mayfix is like more of a higher brand action figure. They're like 6-inch scale. So the Jason Todd from it comes. You can switch out the head from the Hush figure. If you read the Hush storyline from Batman, Jason Todd, spoiler alert, Jason Todd came out and that it later got retconned that was actually him. But it has a cool, this badass suit designed by Jim Lee. So definitely use the Jason Todd head. We got Orange Cassidy, a figure from AEW Unrivaled collection. These are the wrestling figures that have been coming out. This is, I believe, going to be part of Wave 3. So that's going to be coming out soon. The Orange Cassidy comes. If you know AEW wrestling, Orange Cassidy is kind of like the wrestler that doesn't try. So he's gonna be. One of his shticks is he puts his hands in the. He puts his hands.
Very
in
nonchalant thumbs up, man.
Yeah, very very nonchalant for sure.
The Bill Clinton. Is that what they call it?
Yeah. So. Yeah, he does like the half thumb up. So I'm looking forward to that. They had some quality control issues with their first wave, and so they I guess they're starting out. This is their first couple waves, so I'm looking forward to some more figures from them. I got the Kenny Omega and the Cody figures. Next on the figure front, I'm looking forward to. Let's see. Oh, can I do that?
Did you open those figures?
What's up?
The AEW ones, did you open them?
I opened the Cody one. Yeah. Let's see. Oh, hold on. Let's try this. Whoops. Yeah, they've been pretty good. They've been kind of. I have a couple complaints about them, but for the most part, they're pretty good. Oh, here we go. Let's try this. All right, so we'll go to the. We can go to the. All right, I'm gonna try this now. All right, so that's the Mayfix. That's the Jason Todd. Figure. You can see like the cool The cool, you could switch out the heads and stuff. So that's a cool little I'm going with the Jason Todd. The Jason Todd looks fucking amazing.
That one's
It's
sick,
a good paint job too.
Yeah, these are high end figures. The May I don't have any May effects, but our buddy Dre has a couple of them. They're also coming out with Azrael Batman, the Asbats in his armored bat suit, which I might have to pre-order that one too because I've always wanted a proper figure from that line. I like the after Bane broke his back, Azrael took over as Batman. The suit, he went crazy. He had claws, armor. I'm a big fan, a big mark for that.
It was fucking people up too, man.
Yeah, and so this is the Orange Cassidy figure. This is like early test phase. So yeah, you can see that he has the ability to put his hands in his pocket. So if you
can he actually put them in his pocket?
Yeah, he's gonna have the ability to put his hands in his pocket. So I'm definitely buying that figure.
And he's gonna have action figures.
And he comes with the mini thumbs up thing too. So that's
he does. I can see the thumbs. That's awesome.
That's pretty cool, right? And so the next wave I'm looking forward to is the Marvel Legends House of X. So everybody knows I'm a big House of X.
Magneto.
Yeah, Magneto looks badass.
Professor X.
Professor X looks cool. He has a cool weird helmet. And I've never like desired a Maura McTaggart figure, but I'm gonna probably get that one. I never thought I would want one, but I think I'm gonna get a Maura McTaggart figure because I'm a big this is the first time they're doing a series from that.
Watch.
I'm probably gonna get the whole set.
The hardest one to find.
Which one?
The Maura McTaggart. She's gonna be the hardest one to find because she's female.
Yeah.
I love the way you say female. She's not the only lady in that line, so we'll have some other ladies.
Is they're gonna have that Jean Grey right there and that Cyclops? Because those are fucking ill, dude.
That's the Cyclops they're gonna have. That's the figure got released right there. That's the Cyclops. I'll probably definitely get the Cyclops.
Is that the old school?
I like Cyclops, man.
Green Uni.
That's the Cyclops we're gonna get. That's the Wolverine. I'm kind of sick of Wolverine figures, but I like the way this Wolverine looks, so I'm definitely down with that. And then that's the Jean Grey we're gonna get. We're gonna get Jean Grey in her classic Marvel Girl outfit. So totally down with that. Once those get pre-order, I'm probably gonna get those. I've never ordered a whole line of Marvel Legends. There's always been like one or two figures where I wasn't too fond of. I think until the Sentinel, like it's gonna be a cool line. I might have to get this whole line. They haven't announced what the build-a-figure is for it yet, but Magneto looks cool. Professor X with his weird helmet looks cool. That definitely gonna pre-order those when they come out.
Those are removable, right? The helmets, both of them.
He'll probably come with alternate heads and shit. I would assume. What you saying, Davis?
Do you think that the helmet for Professor X? Do you think that's kind of reminiscent of the Reed Richards? Is it from the Ultimate verse?
There's been comparisons to that. Yeah, for sure. Like people, that's the first thing I thought of when I saw it. It looked very like similar. So there's a reason why he has that helmet on. He's constantly wearing it, and I won't spoil it, but it's something to do with the comic and like how. They get resurrected. So Rick's gonna be reading that soon, so I don't want to spoil it for him. It's definitely a good, awesome series, man. I've been. Have you read any of that, Davis? The House of X stuff?
Yeah, the House and Powers of.
Yeah. What do you think so far?
Good.
It's a fucking trip, right? It's a fucking mind. Every issue is like mind fuck, man. Like when I read that the series, the 12-issue series, it's a fucking total mind fuck. It's great.
I actually, I'm like in the 90s reading through all the X-Men still, and you were going on and on about the Hickman run so much that I jumped way forward and read that, and I was like, oh shit, I'm gonna have to start reading all the recent stuff.
It's a lot of cutty shit. There's a lot of X-Men in history. Like they don't ignore anything. They like everything is like canon. They don't like gloss over any of the history of that. So
it goes deep.
It goes deep for sure. It's definitely a great run. You're definitely going to dig it, Rick, once you get in there. All right, and last on my figure list, this is my most anticipated figure. I've had this pre-ordered for a while. I can't wait for this. The Mezco Toys, 1989 Batman. This is a 6-inch scale.
Oh, wow.
A couple alternative heads. Gonna have like the bloody Michael Keaton head. You're gonna have his like weird orgasm face head too. But I'll probably use a standard. But it looks amazing. The figure, like the cape, looks great. It's gonna come with I think a wired cape. It's gonna come with.
Be able to turn his head.
Yeah, no turning head turning accurate. No turn head turning action. Yeah, it's going to come with a bunch of batarangs, a couple of different hands, a couple different weapons from the movie. This looks amazing. I can't wait for this figure. This is going to probably be one of the hottest figures coming out next year. I luckily got my pre-order in before it sold out. It's like so sold out right now. It hurts. So I'm pretty excited. This was supposed to come out in, I think, October, November. Of course, like everything, Mezco's is like infamously like all their stuff gets pushed back. So this is, I assume this, hopefully this comes out around February, March. So I'm looking forward to this. This is gonna be a hot item, man. I think people are gonna be pretty juiced about this one. It's gonna probably be one of those that goes up in value. Like, some of those Mezcos are insane as far as like prices go. So yeah, this is my most anticipated figure of next year.
Is that the only thing from that '89 movie, or are they coming out with like a Joker?
So far, this is the only thing they're coming out with a Chris Reeve Superman, which looks horrible.
No.
It does not look good. The face sculpt looks hard, like it looks pretty bad. And the suit looks bad. Like it's a whole. I was going to pre-order, and then I saw like the pictures they released. They waited to like the last minute to release like any like pictures of it because I think there was a reason it looks like fucking shit. But this looks amazing. This looks like straight. Like I missed out on the Hot Toys. Michael Keaton Batman figure, so this is definitely like a consolation prize. This looks amazing. I can't wait for this to come out. So yeah, Michael Keaton Batman, and that Mezco Conan should be coming out at some point. So you guys should be getting that at some point. So yeah, that's my figures list for this next year. Like my most anticipated. I'm sure there's going to be more on my list by the end of the year, but those are the ones I'm looking forward to most. All right, let's see. Krista, Orange Cassidy, so dope.
Orange is dope, man.
Yeah. Let's see. Lori, the Batman is very cool. I know the guy who wrote the screenplay for '89 Batman. Cool. You mentioned that a few times, Lori. Yeah.
Hey, let her flex. Let her flex.
Humble brags. Her and her humble brags. So, folks, if you haven't already, please like and follow and subscribe to the channel if you can. Like the video, please, because it helps the algorithm, helps us, get found when people are searching for geek shit. So, the more likes we get, more comments we get, more stuff. And put in the comments of the video, after the fact, if you're watching this, I'm distracted by Rick's dancing.
It's the fucking Brady Shuffle, bro.
I just want to see where this goes. It helps out. Like, tell us what you're looking forward to in 2021. It's definitely off-putting. Disturbing almost. Just tell us what you're looking forward to. I want to hear what people are looking forward to most in 2021. As far as like stuff. Yeah, Fieldy, he's looking forward to being fed finally. It's very exciting. Very exciting time. All right, so let's jump to. I guess we'll let's go with TV next. Yes. Let's go jump to TV. So I'll start with you. I'll start with you first, Davis. Any TV you're looking forward to in 2021? Any shows that coming back or preparing any of that stuff?
Let me check my notes. I made a list. TV loose term for streaming, but
yeah, right.
So Star Wars and Marvel stuff, obviously. Bad Batch, What If.
What If is on my list too. Yeah.
WandaVision got pushed from, I heard, December to January or February. It's
January.
Technically
January 15th.
So that let's see, Big Mouth on Netflix. I don't know if you've seen that.
It's fucking hilarious.
It's the show that every kid, when they're like 13, needs to watch. Like it's the real class on how to go through life. Like puberty and whatnot.
Yeah.
But rated R. So
cool.
that and Why the Last Man is slated to come out.
Sure it is.
Oh
Yeah.
Sure it is.
Yeah.
That and Duke Nukem
development for a decade.
Yeah, it's been like hidden. Like, it's been like a movie. There was a TV show. A pilot got filmed, then that got scrapped, and then like the showrunner left. Like this.
So
That's been a mess.
Kind of crossed. We'll see.
Yeah.
Invincible. I'm sure that's probably on your list.
That's my number one most anticipated TV show for sure.
The one that is kind of a stupid, controversial one for me. I grew up watching Walker, Texas Ranger, and they are rebooting.
Really?
Yep.
It's just called
Davis,
Walker.
you're taking everything on my list.
Supernatural, I'm told.
Yeah. Dude from Supernatural's gonna be in it. It's fucking hilarious. But
Yeah.
Is it Chuck Norris have anything to do with this at all?
I don't know.
No, Chuck Norris. I'm out, man.
Yeah, I assume he'll probably pop in as a cameo or something in the first episode.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's been slated for a while. It's probably one of those things that got pushed back a bit. But
The best thing about Walker Texas Ranger when Conan O'Brien used the clips on his show.
Yeah.
When he used like random Walker Texas Ranger clips.
Yeah. We need one of those, dude. You should do a switch where you can pull that and it's a clip of Bo doing something.
Conway.
Oh.
Yeah, I'm working on pulling some clips. Don't worry. I have a capability of playing video anytime. So yeah, we're working on it. We're working on it. Don't worry. We're gonna have the Bo button.
Yeah.
The Bo button.
We need a whole soundboard of audio clips rating.
Yeah.
But for TV, I was curious.
Love all y'all.
About what everyone thinks about What If. I mean, I'm sure all of y'all have read some What If comics.
I'm a big What If Mark. I love the second series of What If. Like that's like kind of how I learned the Marvel universe as a kid. Like kind of they always like had like a little blurb about what the story is, and that was kind of my education for like a lot of the Marvel universe stuff early on. I love What If, so I'm a big mark for any like alternate universe, like multiverse kind of shit. I love kind of like alternate futures, alternate past, anything alternate. I'm totally down with. So I'm super excited about What If. Yeah, and they're gonna have a. Do you remember like what they said? Like some of the story. I remember like one of them was like was there Peggy Carter was going to be Captain Britain, like a Captain Britain type character. Like she was going to get
to use the voices from the Marvel universe. Like if they do a What If Iron Man, it's going to be Robert Downey Jr. doing the voice.
That's what I was going to ask right about now. Yeah, I was going to ask if any of the
a lot of the
doing What If Spider-Man.
That's cool.
Yeah.
A lot of them are doing their voices. I think actually that one of the last performances for Chadwick Boseman is.
That's what I was just going to say. I really hope
he did
at least two.
He did an episode.
At least two.
Yeah, so you'll get to see one of his last performances on What If as playing Black Panther, or like an alternate version of Black Panther. So yeah, What If? I'm super juiced on What If. Yeah, I'm super excited about that.
No doubt.
Yeah, and you brought up the WandaVision. That's gonna be big. That's definitely on my list. I think that's where we're gonna get kind of a hint of mutants and stuff. I think that's gonna be our first glimpse into what mutants are we're gonna see and stuff. So yeah, that definitely all the Marvel Star Wars stuff on Disney Plus is definitely high on the list for sure. What about you, Michelle? What's on your list TV for this coming year?
I don't have very many, but I don't know, Davis. You and I must have been on the same wavelength because. Okay, so you know that Supernatural, ended this year, and Jensen Ackles is going to be on The Boys season 3. So I am actually looking forward to Jared Padalecki on that Walker, reboot on CW. So that's why I'm saying, Davis, you and I.
It's a CW show.
It's a CW show. Staying on the CW. Yeah.
He just broke Rick's heart. The original was on CBS. It's not really too far off, man.
I know, but is it going to be like Walker, Texas, Buffy? What the fuck's going to happen? That's what I'm worried about now. It's this whole. Okay, sorry.
Walker, Texas, Buffy is great.
Well, that's why I'm curious. I'm interested to see a couple episodes and see how it pans out.
Yeah.
We'll see. That's coming out in January, actually. And then, of course, The Invincible, which you guys have been talking about, on Amazon.
I can't wait.
Yeah. And actually, I don't know if you guys are Law & Order fans, but I'm really excited for Christopher Maloney coming back on Law & Order Organized Crime. Yeah, he's coming back. And that's in the fall of 2021 with on NBC. And then I don't know.
Like Law & Order Old Folks Home. That was one of those.
Hey, he's a good actor, man. He hears everything you say.
I really liked him and Mariska Hargitay, And then I don't know if you guys have been seeing that the hashtag Save Daredevil campaign
Oh, yeah, I
out
saw
there.
that. Yeah.
Since the rights went back to Marvel, a lot of fans are trying to get the Marvel TV. I mean, I'm sorry, the Daredevil TV show back with original cast members. That would be great because I was heartbroken when that was canceled on Netflix. I'd love to see Daredevil come back. With the whole cast. It was just
Well, at least like we talked about this before. We want 3 people out of that cast. We want Charlie Cox, we want Vincent D'Onofrio, and we want fucking Punisher.
Yeah.
Yeah, we can pull those 3 people out of that universe and put it in the MCU. Pull those guys because those guys are fucking amazing.
But I still like Rocky.
Yeah, I can do it out. We can have them. We can find a new.
You need, to me. I'm glad you said that because it's Wilson Fisk need that particular version of Wilson Fisk needs to be in the Marvel universe.
Oh man, yeah. Imagine him like grabbing like Tom Holland by the throat and like fucking throwing him around.
Yeah.
And just throwing him across the room. It'd be great. Yeah. That particular version of him. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm totally down with that. Yeah, I'm down with that. Yeah, hopefully, the Charlie Cox was just a great Matt Murdock. They needed to stick with him, man.
He was amazing.
And John Bernthal is Punisher. I know you haven't seen this. I don't think you've seen the series yet, have you, Ray?
No.
No, not the series.
It's on my list. It's on my. I gotta get. Everybody says I need to watch that one. Yeah, I just got.
Everybody log it under Dark City.
I don't know. I just got kind of burned by that whole Marvel Netflix thing, man. They just it just killed me with that Defenders. They killed me with Iron Fist. They killed me with I don't know. I just that
behind Dark City, guys.
It killed me, man. Killed it. All right. What about you, Rick? What's on your list?
Well, you guys, well, definitely you guys mentioned the Marvel stuff, which is great. Falcon Winter Soldier. That was on my list last year, and it's still on my list for the next year. So I did go through my list for the shows last year, which is a trip. And it's pretty much almost all the same shows this year. It's Falcon and Winter Soldier, Stranger Things 4. Those are the 2 of the shows that I'm still looking forward to them this year.
Stranger Things, that's on my list too, man. Yeah, and they got Kruger coming in, and they got a cool cast. Yeah,
and so I can't wait to see what they're going to do with that, especially if they have Robert Englund coming up. I'm glad that you guys mentioned Invincible, because that's probably number 1 on my list too. That character is probably top 3 all-time characters for me. Mark Grayson, he's just great. He's great and flawed. He's a dope guy. Let me see. I'm not sure if it's a movie, but I kind of see it more as a mini series. So I'm definitely looking forward to the Snyder Cut. I think the Snyder Cut is one of the things I'm super juiced about.
Yeah.
So I got all the release dates. And to start off the year, I can't wait for January 8th. Cobra Kai season 3 is dropping. So super juiced for that. WandaVision is in January 15th. Falcon Winter Soldier is August 2020. The Zack Snyder Cut is coming to us September 5th.
September? That was March.
No, they pushed it back to September 5th is what I have listed here.
Oh.
Yeah. So hopefully they bring it up to March. That'd be great. But that's what I got at the moment here. Maybe it's the wrong thing. That's what Google's telling me. God damn it, Google.
Goonie Google.
Shows? Yeah. Oh, sorry, Ray. Did you finish all your shows too?
Oh, he's coming up right now.
What?
Oh, okay.
Ray's coming up. Yeah, yes, he's gonna go last, I think.
He's like, well, Bo has some shows too.
Oh, go ahead, Bo. I'll let you go. Go ahead. You look very, very excited to talk. Yeah.
Oh no, mine is just simple. Of course, we've all talked about What If.
Go ahead.
No, I'm jacked for What If. Straight up.
Yeah, that's gonna. Is it gonna be a 30-minute show or a 1-hour show?
I'm assuming it's gonna be like a 20-minute.
It might be a 1-hour show broken into 2 30-minute stories.
That'd be cool.
That would be awesome.
A part 1, part 2 of a character. That'd kind of be sick.
20 minutes.
They're gonna want to spread it out. It's gonna be like 1 episode each. They're gonna spread. They want people coming back week to week. So I assume they're gonna go 1 episode each. So they're not gonna blow their load with 2 episodes a week.
Yeah, well, then of course I'm so jacked for the next season of Primal.
Mm-hmm.
I've been telling y'all to watch that since
I started. I started.
Thank
It was
you.
a great.
Thank you.
It was a great
Thank you.
opening. It was a great opening scene.
Genius.
It's the only
It was a
same
great
thing
opening
Bo
scene.
said.
Amazing.
Yeah.
Yes.
Can't wait. Yeah.
Thank y'all for watching that. And the other thing I'm hoping for, and it's rumor, back whisper on the lot, whatever, that they're going to revive Tales of the Gold Monkey.
Oh, you were telling me about that.
Yes, I texted you about that, Rick, because I figured you would know what I'm talking about. It's an old TV show from the 80s. It came out, right after, Indiana Jones, Raiders of the Lost Ark dropped.
Yeah, it's a very 30s, 40s time.
Yeah. Roddy McDowell, in the 30s, right before World War One, or no, right after, or right during the start of World War One, actually, because Cutter's character was a flying tiger. Yeah, but he was, discharged. And they're going to bring that back, and it's going to be kind of an Indiana Jones type, action adventure weekly thing. Was it Treasure Raider with Tia Carrere back in the day? Tried to play off Laura Croft
Tomb
or
Raider,
whatever.
Yeah.
Yeah, Tomb Raider. Yeah.
We'll see.
So I'm looking forward to that because I love the original. It was very well written, very well acted.
Mm-hmm.
I want that plane. That's the main thing I want about that. It's the. I mean, Ray, I don't know. Have you ever seen Legends of the
Roman Goose?
You ever see Legends of the Golden Monkey?
I remember it. Yeah, I remember the name.
It's pretty much Tailspin. It's the cartoon version of it.
Yeah, okay. I think
before Tailspin was out. Tailspin.
That's what I'm saying. Tailspin kind of adapted their whole story based off of this show, and it even to the same kind of plane that they're flying. It's the same. It's the same plane that they're flying in. And it's actually a pretty dope show. So if they do decide to bring it back, I'm all for those time periods of like the 30s. Right
before World War II started for America. The flying tigers
stuff again, which is great. I think.
Some say it's never ended. Huh. All right.
Cool. Ray, you should really.
I'm hoping for that show. I'm hoping it's not a rumor.
It's actually pretty good.
All right, I'll check it out. So I got on my list. You guys pretty much mentioned a lot of the stuff that's going to be on my list. A couple other things I'm not. The Great North on Fox. These are the Bob's Burgers creators, starring Nick Offerman. So it's kind of I'm not sure if it's like in a woodland type town. Like Nick Offerman is like a father and like taking care of some folks. Looks pretty cool. I love Bob's Burgers. So if the Bob's Burgers guys are doing the show, I don't think it's a spinoff, but they just
live
do it.
Action?
No, it's a cartoon. It's a cartoon.
Oh, okay.
Done in like the Bob's Burgers animation style. So I'm looking forward to that. I love Nick Offerman, so anything he does, I'm always down for. So looking forward to that. So this is that's gonna be on Fox. So this could be horribly bad or kind of interesting. Young Rock. This is going to be kind of Rock, Dwayne the Rock Johnson's kind of like Everybody Hates Chris, but with the Rock. He's going to be like narrating it and kind of like Young Rock in like Miami and like kind of they're going to do with like wrestling, his family wrestling and stuff. So
better wear a fanny pack for most of it.
No,
did you see the Thanksgiving Day float?
Yes, I did.
That was to promote the Young Rock show. So he's gonna be. I guess he's gonna be running that outfit at some point on that show.
Oh God, help us all!
It's probably the main thing that worries me. It's on like network TV, like live action on network TV doesn't excite me at all. So that's kind of. I'll check it out. I love. Rock has a character is great. I'm not a big fan of his movies, but I'll check out the first episode and it's probably gonna be horrible, but I'll still check it out. Of course, like The Boys season 3, what else came out? The Boys season 3. I think we're gonna get another Lock and Key season this year. I think that's starting to film right now. And what else was the other one that came out last year? Yeah, The Boys is great. Oh, Umbrella Academy. I believe it's the next season is supposed to come out this next year too. So a lot of good TV to look forward to.
Lovecraft Country.
They haven't announced a second season of that yet.
Really?
Yeah. So we don't know if we're going to get a second season. If they don't, it was amazing one season. So I'm okay.
Which one? Lovecraft?
Yeah.
Yeah, Lovecraft.
Oh, they haven't announced. Oh, okay.
They haven't announced a second season.
I don't expect HBO to announce anything much right now, dude. They're sitting on gold mines. They're just
Yeah.
pumping stuff out left
They
and right.
need to because of the Game of Thrones. Come on.
No, they moved on. They came out with Lovecraft, and Lovecraft.
Yeah,
Country,
well,
we
they
can
put the
forget
blame
about.
where it was, meant to be on D&D.
Yeah, well, you
Let's see.
don't always get what you want.
There you go. All right, folks. So please be like the Hulk and smash that like button. Smash that like button and
Sorry.
subscribe to the
Juice.
channel if you can, folks. Helps us out. All right, we got some more chats to go through. Let's go through some of these chats. Let's see. From Hondo's Sam Ham and the best kind of rhythm is an algorithm. Very hilarious. He wrote an underrated Batman comic, Blind Justice Detective Comics 598-600. I've read those. Yeah, pretty good. Pretty good. Yeah, he did a little bit of comic work. He didn't do too much, but he did some comic work. Yes, Alex. Laurie, the Netflix series, We Are the Champions. Crazy episodes, definitely fun to watch. I have not heard of that one.
It looks pretty crazy. She told me about it the other night, actually.
Okay,
Wow.
check it out. Why the Last Man has a scene where he brings up Indian pizza in SF. I think he's talking about the pizza spot by Portland Mission. Zante's, yeah, they're actually
Zante's.
Yeah, it's actually pretty decent pizza actually from that spot. Actually, get that. It's like down the block for me. Let's see. Michelle, have you watched Near Dark yet?
Oh, I knew you were going to ask me.
Yeah,
On the spot.
but she's got it.
I have it, but I got pulled for COVID.
Can't blame COVID on everything.
She had to, like,
Yeah,
go
sorry,
to
Bo. She
eBay.
actually has to work.
Go
Right?
eBay to get it.
Can't stay at home and smoke.
Well, give her an hour and a half to watch fucking Near Dark. Stop playing Predator.
No, you stopped. I'm just lazy.
Oh, she's just working. COVID.
I know.
Lori again just started watching Gangs of London Brit Mob series on AMC Plus. Oh, yeah, cool.
Oh, Gangs of London. Okay.
I heard that was pretty good.
Yeah, another one show I'm looking forward to the next season is the Ring, Dark Side of the Ring. They're coming out with another season.
Oh, are they really? How many episodes?
I heard they're doing like 16 episodes, so they're doing some cool shit. So I'm looking forward to that.
Oh, they're gonna. I think this season might be the season that buries Vince.
I think that anytime they mention fucking Vince on that,
they money.
Oh, and
right.
we all totally forgot what we do in the shadows.
Oh yeah, that's it.
Yeah.
Have they started filming? Well, that's the thing.
I haven't heard anything about production. That's the only reason I didn't mention it.
No.
They haven't. I got my news to the wire, man, and I haven't heard anything about production yet.
There you go. Yeah. So, all right. So we're going to movies next. So movies are going to be a little difficult because everything's getting pushed back.
Oh God,
so
movies.
Releases are for this next year.
These are tentative release dates.
So these are tentative. So I would hope to keep our list of stuff that's already been filmed or almost done filming.
Or that we hope is maybe coming out.
So this is going to be our hopeful
this is stuff
2021
definitely
movie
coming
list. So I'll start off on this one because this is the fun one. So of course, Godzilla vs Kong is high on my list.
That's the first one. That's one of the first one on my list.
There's been
mine too.
Yeah. So this has been there's a back and forth going on with because I believe Netflix wanted to buy the rights to put it on their streaming service, but Time Warner kind of put a halt on that because they I guess they might have some plans for it to release on HBO Max.
Wow.
But they came out and said that it's coming out in theaters. That's our plan for right now. So of course that's probably going to change. So of course, but I want that's the kind of movie I need to see on the
IMAX.
Yeah, I want to see it on IMAX. But if I have no other choice, I want to see it. I'll watch it at home.
Can we rent out IMAX theaters in the city or no?
Not yet. And my number one from last year, my still number one for this year coming up, Ghostbusters Afterlife. I want to see this fucking movie so bad. It was supposed to come out June last year? I think early June last year.
Yeah.
Now it's scheduled to come out March this year?
June 11, 2021.
So June 11th, hopefully it comes out. The trailer got me juiced. I got goosebumps watching that trailer. So it's still on my list for next year. I'm hoping it comes out in some form. I would love to see that on big screen, but that one I can watch at home and turn off all the lights and watch a cool Ghostbusters movie. So I'm super excited about that. So I'm hoping that comes out. And we talked about this a couple weeks ago. Tom and Jerry looks fun. Looks like a fun movie. I'm actually looking forward to that. Trailer like shocked me. I was like kind of surprised at how fun the trailer was. Bob's Burgers, the movie, that's supposed to be coming out. I think it was supposed to come out this last year too. So that's scheduled to come out. I could see that coming out on a streaming service that can easily come on. So I'm excited about that. I'm just thinking about the musical numbers you're gonna do on the big screen.
That would be Hulu. If that came out, that'd be Hulu, right? Because it's Fox.
Yeah, probably Hulu. Yeah, probably Hulu. I wouldn't be surprised. Also, what else? What was that? The Saw movie, the one with Chris Rock.
Spiral.
Yeah, that one looks badass. I think Chris Rock is having this cool little acting renaissance right now, so I'm pretty excited about that. And a lot of stuff, it's like, it's all a lot of TBDs on this list, so I can't really get too excited about some of these TBDs because I have a feeling a lot of these are going to be pushed back. Shang-Chi is another one I'm looking forward to a lot. Once we heard like some of what the background stuff on some of the filming and what the storyline's gonna be, I'm pretty juiced on that. Davis, what are you excited about? Hopefully in 2021 as far as movies go.
Let's see. Yeah, the usual Marvel and all that stuff. So I'll skip over those. But James Bond, No Time to Die, just because I always want to see another James Bond movie. I don't want to not see one in the coming down. Like it's just classic. So that Dune, which I was seeing, it was supposed to come out in October, and now it's coming out next October.
Yes.
Part 1, anyways, I guess. So so much longer to wait on that. And then the one that I'm most curious about is Space Jam 2.
LeBron is not Jordan.
I assume Jordan's going to be in there somewhere. But
I'm sure he'll probably make a cameo. I wouldn't be surprised.
Yeah. I mean, sequels sometimes they work, but it's rare. So I mean, when you do like a gap period that big between them,
Yeah.
So I'm hopeful, but I don't know. We'll see. LeBron James was really funny in
Trainwreck. Yeah, he was actually. I'll give it to him. Yeah, he was actually pretty funny. I think that was more Judd Apatow making Judd Apatow's writing, but yeah, we'll see. I want to see the Looney Tunes done right, man. The Looney Tunes have been kind of like not done well in like a long time. Like the new cartoon on HBO Max is okay, but I don't know. It's something about doesn't feel the same to me. I don't know. But anything else on the movie wise, Davis?
That's pretty much. He's got something to say again. But,
Cat's meow.
that's pretty much it. I mean, I went through some lists. There was a lot of stuff. Edgar Wright's got a new movie working out, so that'll probably be good, I'm sure.
Oh yeah, anything Edgar Wright does, yeah.
You just gotta wait for the trailers to start.
Yeah.
The internet, and I'll have more of an idea then.
Yeah. Right on. All right. Let's go to Bo. Bo, what's on your most anticipated movie list?
Movie list? All right. Well, I mean, all Marvel stuff, of course. So, new Spider-Man movie. I'm down. It's coming.
Yeah.
Shang-Chi, Master of Kung Fu. Definitely down for that. Doctor Strange, Multiverse of Madness. Yes.
That's getting pushed back. That's not going to come out in 2021.
No.
Oh, they got pushed back even further?
That's not coming out in 2021. No.
Oh, well.
2021,
All right.
Bo.
Okay, all right.
Stuff that's filmed and are being filmed.
Godzilla versus Kong. Of course, I'm down for that. Straight up. Yeah, of course, Dune. Davis mentioned it. You mentioned it. Yes, Dune. One y'all didn't mention that I'm actually kind of hyped for. Morbius, the living vampire. Spider-Man villain. They got his own damn movie.
That movie looks like a fucking piece of shit. That movie looks horrible. What the fuck are you talking about? Give me your card. Give me your comic book card, Bo. You're this close to like being a legitimate comic book fucking fan now. Give me your shit, man. Fucking that movie looks like trash. That looks like straight fucking trash. That movie looks horrible.
Well, the last one I have to throw out: Minions 2: The Rise of Gru.
Okay. That's okay. That's good.
That's a more legitimate pick than fucking Morbius. I'll tell you that.
Way more legitimate pick than Morbius. Like, you might as well be telling me you're waiting for Spawn 2 made by the same guy.
Minions 2: The Rise of Gru. It's going to be awesome.
Oh, I'll agree.
Yeah, Steve Carell's coming back. You know, yeah. Boom, there it is.
I like it.
Yeah, you learn how
Everybody loves
to
Gru.
become one of the greatest supervillains of all.
Okay.
And and I'm leaving off with that so I don't get shot in the face next time I see these guys.
Oh man, Bo, you're my hidden gem for the week, Bo.
I'm the guy that watches the stuff that y'all don't watch too. I can tell you, dude, don't watch that stuff.
That's what we have, Rick. Who are you talking about? Rick's already taken that fucking job already. Just show that one. Yeah, let's not talk about that.
Wow. Okay.
I will see it.
All right, Michelle.
Playing the vulture. Dude, they're already talking about dropping. What was the other one? Oh, what was the other one on my list? I totally skipped it. Venom 2.
Oh yeah, Venom.
Let there be.
Okay. I mean, if you would have told me Venom 2 before Morbius, I wouldn't have laughed. I mean, I'm like, okay. But Morbius.
On my list, I actually skipped over it,
so
marking out Marvel stuff that y'all had already talked about, and none of y'all talked about Venom 2. So
because have you seen the first Venom movie? There's nothing to look forward to in the second one. What the fuck,
I just
man?
don't have faith in Sony.
Yeah, Solo Sony. Not
Kevin Feige's going to bitch slap him into shape as much as he can.
Hopefully,
You would hope.
The movie's going to be
Hope
good.
so.
Let's see.
Well, they tried to do that with the first one. They wanted to put Tom Holland in. They filmed the actual scene with Tom Holland, but they cut it, and they didn't want to fucking go into the Sony, and they fucking screwed themselves. That movie sucked. There's like 5 good minutes of that fucking movie. All right. So, Michelle,
Show me all the symbiotes in darkness.
I agree.
Michelle, what do you got? Michelle, what do you got? I don't want to talk about Morbius or Venom anymore. You ruined the fucking whole list, Bo.
That's okay. I've done that a few times in previous
B-list Marvel movie.
But you do it with a charming smile. Bo does it with a silly hat.
This is an awesome hat, man. Shit.
So let's see. So Davis, you already said No Time to Die, which I'm very excited about because if you all know that this is the first American director for a Bond film. I don't know if you guys know that.
Really?
That's very that's different, because they're always either an Australian or European or an English director. So that's going to be very interesting. And then Ray, you said Spiral from the Book of Saw. I'm really interested in watching that because Chris Rock is a big Saw fan, and he was like he was actually the one that pitched this movie, to get the what's the name of the director? Darren, I can't remember his name. The original director for Saw.
Darren Lynn Bousman.
Bousman, for Saw 2, 3, and 4. So he's actually going to be directing Spiral. So this looks interesting to me too. One you guys didn't mention is Top Gun Maverick, which is coming in hopefully out in the I just need to see this story. Like what, after however many years, right?
I love the idea of it, but once they attached Miles Teller, his name to it, I was like, this movie's gonna be shit, it's cursed.
Oh,
yeah.
Miles Teller.
Miles Teller, he's playing, dude. Miles Teller.
He just has a face you want to punch.
Thank you.
It's so bad. I heard he's a prick too. He's like he's a prick behind the scenes. Yeah.
It's just when these guys jump in movies like that, and you kind of, it's like, to me, another guy like that's Armie Hammer. You fucker, you ruined the Lone Ranger.
Armie Hammer. Yeah.
So there you go, Lori. That's where the Armie Hammer hate comes from. Fuck Armie Hammer.
Yeah, there you go.
Well, I want to see what Val Kilmer's going to do. I mean, they said he's in the movie, and I'm just curious because of his throat cancer.
Baby.
Oh, I know he's going to be.
Well, yeah, I'd love to see that. That definitely. I'd love to see more of Maverick.
Yeah, that's what I want to see. And of course, Man, Tom Cruise, he's however old he is, he still looks great.
I know people hate on him too, but dude, he's a fun action star, man. That Mission Impossible line, you can't fucking fuck with it.
Yeah, dude.
But yeah, that's where it ends though. Any movie he does outside of Mission Impossible sucks. Like there's name a good movie that he's done like outside.
Possible
The last like 15 years.
He can carry that franchise, and I'll still be fine watching it.
Yeah, outside of Mission Impossible, the last 15 years, Tom Cruise has done shit.
Minority Report?
That was like 20 years ago. Shit.
Okay, I'm just making sure.
I'm surprised you guys haven't mentioned American Underdog, the Kurt Warner story starring Zachary Levi. Come on, guys.
You talking Tom Cruise in old school? I'm dropping Legend, man. Come on.
Oh yeah, Legend.
You are a legend, Bo. Anything else you got, Michelle?
Well, there's one horror flick. Hold on, what is it called?
Halloween Kills?
Antlers. Are you familiar with this, Rick? Antlers. It's coming out February.
I heard of that.
The director is Scott Cooper, who did like Black Mass and Hostels, and it's a story about a boy who apparently stumbles across the Wendigo. Is that the right pronunciation?
Wendigo,
the cannibalistic creature for Algonquin American Indian
northern, usually like from like northern territories in Alaska, or Canada too.
Character in Marvel Comics.
Oh, he is. Yeah. See, so I kind of like put the comic Marvel in there, but it's based on a story called The Quiet Boy, and it's got Kerry Russell and Graham Greene. You guys know who Graham Greene is? Yeah. So that's coming out in February. So that's another interesting one. I'm curious.
Okay. I might want to check that out. Yeah, definitely, dude.
Yeah.
I thought when I heard Antlers, I was like, wait a minute, is that the fucking movie with Daniel Radcliffe? But no, that's Horns.
No, that's
Horns.
Sequel.
All right. I was like,
sequel.
I don't know, right? I was like, is that who's it? Is it Weasley now? He's growing shit.
He's growing a spine.
Wow.
Fucking
Harry the spiders.
Pull down fucking Hermione. So Rick, what do you got, Rick?
Well, you guys went through most of everything. Of course, like you guys said Godzilla, of course. So everybody knows May 21 tentatively. When you guys didn't mention, I dig the shit out of them is the Conjuring. So they're gonna do the Devil Made Me Do It.
Not directed by James Wan though. That's the only.
No, it's not directed by James Wan.
Yeah, so that's the only thing that gives me kind of hesitant to get excited about it.
Well, yes and no, because if it's still stories from Ed and Lorraine Warren, they're still scary as fuck.
Who's directing?
Michael Chavez.
What the hell did he direct?
I had no idea, and I'll look it up right now. Michael Chavez has also done. Oh, well, yeah, he did let The Curse of La Llorona, so he's already been doing stuff in there.
He's in the family.
He has the same dark feel, so he should fit in to the universe. It's a Conjuring movie. I mean, the stories that Ed and Lorraine Warren have, dude. If I could just like sit and just like listen to her talk, or even hear their daughter talk about this stuff, it'd be amazing. I mean, just the stuff that they've experienced. I want to believe. I'm a skeptic. I'm a skeptic who wants to believe.
Calm down, Mulder.
But they have to convince me. It's convince me. I'm
Throw me.
Yeah, exactly. Kuyan and The Usual Suspect convince me. All right. Ghostbusters. Of course. That's another one. Shang-Chi. Not sure. Suicide Squad. I'm excited for Suicide Squad. Yeah.
The Suicide Squad.
The Suicide Squad. It's James Gunn.
Yeah.
I love James Gunn, man. James Gunn, like he does good stuff. Even the stuff that he produces, it's pretty good. So I want to see what he does with Jane. Okay, and so you guys all touched on it, but this has still been my number one. Now it's for fucking 2 years. Dune. I'm like super excited for Dune. Like people don't know. I think this is it's one of the best stories in sci-fi. It sprawls, yeah, it sprawls a galaxy. There's different. It's very like like a Messiah complex kind of a flick or story. So I know it's only part one, but this is something I really want to see. I don't want to see this on streaming. I want to see this on the screen. This is something I want to see in the theater.
Yes.
Like same thing with like Godzilla. Godzilla is something I deserve. Like people deserve to see something like that in IMAX. It's a spectacle. You know, and Ray, I watched the last year's what we're looking for in 2020, and I still hope that they high five. I want fucking Godzilla and fucking like Kong like high fiving after they kick the shit out of Ghidorah, like out of nowhere. Like,
that happens.
yeah, which would be fucking dope, you know. So a little bit of kaiju love there.
Jaguar, yeah.
Hey, there's some sites for that, so I'll send you a link.
So Dune,
Jaguar, Ray?
I think Dune's number one for me. I want to see Dune. Very, very.
Yeah. No Halloween Kills on your list?
Well, is it gonna come out?
It's rumored to come out next Halloween. That's
okay. So yeah, that would be on my list. That's one of those movies I wasn't sure if it was gonna come out or not.
It got pushed back to
that's something that they can put to VOD. It's not one of these like I understand the struggle with Godzilla. I understand the struggle with Dune, but other things like even like a lot of the Marvel stuff, I understand the struggle. But something like I'm looking forward to Candyman. I didn't mention Candyman because I think Candyman might come to VOD. Yeah. I think that Spiral is going to come to VOD. Maybe. I think a lot of this other stuff that's not these super summer blockbusters, the studios have no issue because they can see Sonic made a lot of money on VOD. Like Bill and Ted's made a lot of money on VOD.
You're talking about like
we can't go to the theater.
Billions, like
billions, but you know what? In a time of a pandemic, it's either sit on it or make your money.
All right, Chachi, calm down.
No. It's just the business of the whole thing. I mean, it's just you have to.
What do you think gaming companies have been prospering? Because you know,
like a company like Disney, they know they can sit on all their movies. Their movies when they come out, when they push them out, they have movies that they're waiting. Just remember, they can release things every 2-3 months now. That they have stuff that's just waiting to come out.
Yeah,
you know.
So they got Ghostbusters Afterlife March 5th.
March 5th.
Yeah.
Okay. Hopefully we can March 5th. And Ghostbusters Afterlife is something that I'm hoping that we see in the theater. Can I see it going VOD? Yes.
I can see that one being one of the ones that it's like not like super blockbuster status, not super low, but so it's like one of those middle of the road.
Exactly. Yeah.
I think it'll do both.
It's a weird line we're straddling with all of this. What's going to get released to VOD? Because even like Wonder Woman, yeah, they're going to release it. But I think we can only watch it for like 2 to 3 weeks.
I think a month
streaming, and then it goes.
That's what they're doing. They're going to release them on on the streaming and release that at the theaters at the same time. So they're going to try
but then it goes away from streaming after like a certain amount of time.
Then it's going to go to a video on demand where you can buy it. And
you have to buy it. Okay.
Well, hey, you have a month to watch it, so watch it a month, and then you can buy it if you like it.
No, but then what they'll do eventually is like after it's time, they'll take it off that buy range and put it right onto streaming.
It'll go back on, so it'll go back on. So I'm okay with that. I'll if I had to purchase, the Wonder Woman was one of the ones I would purchase, like I would pick up, so I would buy. This is a great list on everything. So I'm gonna ask you guys just to make a quick top three things you're looking forward to in 2021 from your list. Give me your top three. Let's see. I'll go first since I came up with it. I would say Ghostbusters Afterlife, Invincible the cartoon, and the Mezco Batman, Keaton Batman. Those are my top three. I'm looking forward to in 2021. Yeah, Ghostbusters Afterlife, Mezco Keaton Batman, and Invincible the cartoon on Amazon Prime. That's the top three I'm looking forward to. I'll go to let's see, Rick, you got one ready?
Yeah, Cobra Kai would be number 3. Yeah, number 2 would probably be Invincible. Number 1 is Dune.
Dune,
yeah,
okay.
Dune.
All right, awesome. Michelle, what's top 3 things you're looking forward to?
Man,
she's flipping through her notebooks
notes.
Like a college student going for an exam. Dog.
Pop quiz, hot shot.
Let me come back to me.
For real. No, well, I know for sure. Like, my number 1 are my Nada and Frank NECA figures because I pre-ordered those. and I can't wait for that. Plus, the They Live Blu-ray and the posters are coming, so that's actually my number one. Let me see, and I'm really excited for the Alex Ross poster book that's coming out, because I think his art is just beautiful, and that would be nice to have as far as pieces of art, to be able to frame that.
No doubt.
And then, well, shoot, I know I need to look at a movie. I know, just crazy. I know. Actually, no, the TV show Invincible. I'm really interested in watching that, and that's going to be on Amazon, right, guys?
Yeah, Amazon Prime. Yeah, Amazon Prime is amazing. They have great shit.
That's what
they
I'm
got great
for.
old school shit, and they got great new shit coming out. It's probably my all around favorite price streaming service. Probably Amazon Prime. They got some good shit on there.
Yeah. So those are my three.
Awesome. Bo, I assume Morbius is your number one, right?
No. All right, my number 3 would be Dune.
Mm.
I'm right there with Rick. Grew up with it, read the book, watched the movie. I did this I ain't gonna say reboot. I'll just say reimagining. It looks really good, and I'm down with it. That's my number 3. My number 2, it's got to be the Tales of the Gold Monkey revamp. I'm so jacked for that. That's something I grew up on when I was a little kid. I watched that. And my number 1 has got to be More Primal from Jindai Todorowsky, man. I love that show.
That's a good show.
It's, I have several comic book series that, have like no words. It's just art. Mm-hmm. And, that's what Primal is to me. It's one of those things. I can't recommend it enough. Some of y'all have finally started watching it. Right on. Thank y'all. And hey,
it took Juan Medina to convince me to watch it. So
hey, so you watched it. What do you think, Ray? Hey, let me flip it back to you.
It was good. The first episode was amazing. Yeah, I gotta go back and watch the rest, man. Yeah, it was really good. Really good animation. Really good story. No words.
Yeah, it's Todorowsky, man. The same man that brought us Samurai Jack. So hey.
And the Clone Wars.
Yes, the first animated Clone Wars. Yes, there's that.
Yeah, awesome.
So I appreciate that and pass that on. Thank y'all for listening, and on to the next.
And we still got a show to do, Bo. People are going to start turning off.
Okay, I'm
Davis, your top 3 of 2021.
I'm looking forward to normalcy, seeing people in person, that sort of thing. Those are really 2. But okay, well,
can I add the COVID vaccine
up there?
Say again, Davis.
Invincible.
Yeah.
Dune, and I might go with the Eternals because I'm a huge Marvel cosmic fan.
Yeah.
Okay.
So I'm hoping that opens
Small Jack Kirby
realm of all of that aspect of Marvel that most people don't read. I feel like so I've read a lot of the older stuff, all the kind of gods of the Marvel universe.
I think that's where we're going to get introduced to Galactus, and we might see a hint of Silver Surfer. So that's the main thing I'm excited about. I want to see like them planting the seed for Galactus, the Galacti. All right, awesome. All right, yeah. So I guess Invincible and Dune are the won all the excitement for them people. Let's see. All right. Where are we at? Season 2 of The Witcher. Lori's looking forward to.
Oh, call Lori. Nice.
Yeah, I need to get on that. I heard it starts off slow, but it gets really good, right?
Yeah. No, it does, man. That's a great world, man.
Dude, Cavill's awesome.
Yeah.
Okay. And Lori again. Legend was more of a Tim Curry vehicle. Darkness is still a badass.
Debatable. Tim Curry only had so much screen time compared to Tom Cruise. What? She's a Tom Cruise hater.
What do you remember, dude? You remember Tim Curry as Darkness.
Darkness, everyone. Darkness.
Darkness.
And Victoria, I told you don't say my name out loud. All right, Victoria, damn you. Damn you.
On that note, Megan, my wife, is looking forward to Zoe's Extraordinary Playlist Season 2. I think Victoria's mentioned that before.
Oh, yeah. I heard it's good.
I'm looking forward to that.
Yeah, I'm going to check that out. All right. Awesome. Great list, guys. Awesome. Fun discussion. All right. So let's jump to the pool list. Pool list is basically stuff you picked up during the week. stuff you watch, listen to, like recently. Doesn't have to be this week, but something you picked up recently that you want to talk about. Something you watched, listen to, bought, good or bad. If you want to rant about some shit that pissed you off, this is a good place to do it too. So let's see. I'll start with Rick because he's looking around for something. Like to call him up.
Well, I every now and then I go back to visit movies because I watched them when I was younger. You know, it's one of those It's one of those things when you're like at home sick and you're on HBO and fucking just a movie comes on, you just leave it on because there's nothing better to do. Because there's nothing else on. You're not gonna watch fucking Jerry Springer for fucking 3 hours. So you might. It's not good for you, but you might. And maybe this movie's not good for me. So I watched Vibes with Cyndi Lauper and Jeff Goldblum and Peter Falk. I mean, yeah, right? You're hearing the fucking cast.
Wow.
It's fucking weird. Yeah. I don't know how it's 4.5 stars on Amazon, but it's 5.7 on IMDb, so that's about the right rating on it. It's,
yeah.
I sat through it.
Nice.
I sat through it.
You survived it.
Check that off the list, Rick.
Is that a rant?
I survived it. Yeah. But the other thing I'm gonna start it right now is that new Netflix. I think it's called Blood and Gold. The one about it's the Greek mythology that they're doing.
Oh yeah, I saw a trailer for that.
Yeah, it sounds like they're doing a lot of like Clash of the Titans, and
yeah,
they're just changing the names, you know. But it looks dope. The animation looks fucking sick, and I'm definitely gonna just start. I'm gonna probably just start watching that. That's
what channel is this on?
Netflix.
This is Netflix. Yeah. It almost has like a Flash animation.
Yeah, exactly. That Justice League Unlimited kind of animation.
Yeah, it looks cool. Yeah, I'm a mark for Greek myths. That was like, when I was a kid, Greek myths were the shit. Yeah, I'm totally down.
Greek mythology. I think that's what comic books are now. It's this
area, baby.
It's our modern mythology. Yeah.
Yeah.
Good shout, Rick. All right. Is that all your pull list, Rick?
On the pull list, yes.
Okay. All right. We got Victoria again. Ha ha ha, y'all. Yeah, Victoria's. It's like saying Beetlejuice 3 times. Yeah.
It really is. He punches you after the third one, or he'll RKO you. I don't know.
Victoria's very excited about Zoe's playlist.
Me too.
And Euphoria is returning to HBO December 6th. How's Euphoria? I haven't heard of that one.
Oh, I like it a lot. I've watched that.
What's that one about?
Euphoria?
Kind of teenagers going through. It's teenagers going through high school, as you've seen a million times. But
Coming of age?
Way darker and way more realistic. And
Oh.
It's the Breakfast Club on crack.
Hardcore.
Awesome. Okay, let me check it out. Alex, I don't know if season 3 Jack Ryan next year, but if so, that would be on my list. I watched the first season. The first season was amazing.
Yeah,
I haven't seen the second season. I heard mixed things about the second season, but the first season was great. Yeah.
Jack Ryan than to play James Bond.
Just flat out.
Euphoria. It's about drugs. Okay, cool.
the
I'm in.
Club
I'm
on
in.
Drugs on crack is not too
Doesn't take
far.
much.
All right. Well, I guess you don't call a show Euphoria without being involved with drugs.
Zendaya is awesome.
For real.
Okay, cool. Awesome. All right. Davis, what's on your pull list this week?
Let's see. I read The Twilight Man. It's the Rod Serling story. There's a graphic novel version of his whole life tale of how he got the Twilight series going and everything.
Oh, really?
And, it's pretty amazing. That guy really got fucked over by the beginnings of the TV industry, and it's pretty tragic and pretty amazing how all those stories evolved and everything. I highly recommend reading it if you don't know much about Rod Serling and how that all came about and all those amazing shows that I'm sure all of us have watched.
The Twilight Man?
So.
Yeah.
Okay.
I love Twilight Zone, man, especially as a kid, man. Those are great, a great entry into horror sci-fi. Yeah, it's
Serve man.
As soon as I finished it, I watched several Twilight Zone episodes right after, because I think all but one.
And you looked at them
season four is
differently?
not on Netflix. All the others are on there though.
They're on Netflix. Yeah, I gotta get back on it. Yeah, it was like on Sci-Fi Channel every New Year's, right? Then they do.
Yeah, and they still do it. They still do that.
Yeah, that was great. Yeah, that was good New Year's right there. Awesome. What else, Davis?
I've been watching his Dark Materials. I don't know if y'all are familiar.
I want to start watching that. I just started. That's also that's the Golden Compass, pretty much.
That's the Golden Compass, but the actual story from the books, right?
Oh.
Yeah,
Pretty much. I
was
read
like
the books a long time ago. I don't remember a lot of the books now, but yeah, it's pretty good.
I like the world building
Daphne
on that.
Keane, who's
That's
little
23.
Logan, you know.
Yeah.
Yes, man.
Logan.
They're good on that.
Yeah, that looks good. Yeah, I heard. Yeah, it looks good. Yeah, the second season's starting, right?
Yeah, I think the
Couple
third-
episodes in or
third
something like that.
episode may have just come
Okay.
out. I haven't watched that one yet, but
Yeah.
Who's the big
I'm
guys in it?
so
I know it's
glad
McAvoy.
you
Who
did
else
the
is in it?
movie.
McAvoy's in it.
yeah, McAvoy,
Yeah,
Lin-
James McAvoy.
Miranda, Daphne Keane. There's a handful of faces you'll definitely recognize from various projects over the years.
Yeah.
And then
Looks good.
another big thing, I don't know if you've talked about Marvel 616, the documentary series
Ah.
on Plus.
Yeah, I want to watch that, man.
I've watched the first 5 or 6 of them so far, and they're really good. It's a great, delving into, all of us nerds, the other
Bless you,
aspects of all comics and everything in the industry that we love. Give it, excuse the term, Bo, cosplaying, costuming, but
Boeing.
there's one into that. There's one into the females of the Marvel universe and how there's been a huge uptick in all the female writers and characters, and that one's really good. Paul Scheer, if you know him from Human Giant and all sorts of improv things. He's done a lot of different projects. He's got a great one called Lost and Found that he goes into the obscure characters of the Marvel universe.
Awesome.
That,
I'm totally down with
they were just like, this is crap, cut it,
that.
he kind of goes into that a bit, and it's pretty funny. Yeah, I highly recommend it. They're all about, roughly an hour, maybe a little bit more each.
Yeah, I think Alison Brie directed one. I saw her post about her directing one.
It's Gillian Jacobs, her co-star in Community.
Yeah, I think Alison Brie directed one too, didn't she?
Oh, did she? I thought it was just.
I think she posted on Instagram about her directing one too. So
I didn't know that. Okay.
Yeah, I think she directed one too. Yeah, that's awesome. Yeah. I need to check that out. Yeah, how many episodes do you have? They in?
I think there's only 8.
Oh, okay. All right. Yeah. I remember hearing about it and I forgot about it, and then you just reminded me again about it. So yeah, I definitely got to watch
There's
that.
8 of them so far. Yeah, it's great going into Miss Marvel and G. Willow Wilson and everything. It kind of shows how that character came to be, and which I've always thought was really cool. I started reading it long before they announced this documentary, and I love that character. It's great. I don't know, like anytime you can whip a little bit of someone else's culture at someone that they may not know through comics or anything, I'm a big fan of, because I'm a white male in his 30s. I don't know everything about everyone, and it's cool to get to so.
And I think that's the way you got to do it, man. Instead of like trying to change a race of a current character, like, just, they have the name Miss Marvel. No one's using it. Let's create this new, she's Pakistani, right? Well, it's
Balkan, yeah.
Balkan. And create, this name is not being used. Create a new character, and show another side of the culture instead of using a pre-existing character and changing the race or creed or whatever. So yeah, I'm digging that. I like the way that's the way you're supposed to do it. I think that's a good way to do it.
I agree.
Oh, awesome. Let's see. All right. Let's see. Let's go to Michelle. What's on your pull list this week?
Pull list. Okay, so I don't know if you guys watch Comic Tom on YouTube, Comic Tom 101, but him and his posse has like their top 10 or whatever comics for the week and everything, and one of the horror ones that they brought up last week, I totally love this cover. I don't know if y'all can see this. A girl walks home alone at night. Can you guys see this?
Yeah, pretty wicked looking.
Yeah, so it's a horror comic. It's a vampire story, but I found it on eBay because I couldn't go to the comic book shop or anything. But I didn't realize comic is by Anna Lily Amirpour. I don't know if I'm pronouncing her name properly. Art by Michael DeWeese. Lettering by Patrick Brousseau. But it's actually, instead of like a regular like colored comic, it's like, I guess it's like white on black or black on white, depending upon which pages you're looking at. But it's really cool, you know, as far as like the storyline. And this is like the main character, the girl who walks alone at night.
Yeah, kind of like a Sin City almost.
So
Yeah,
it looks like they're
almost
using
like
black
Frank Miller.
paper.
Yeah.
Using black paper and then using white.
And using white. So I mean,
White
I've
shade.
never had a comic like this before, and I really liked it. So I picked this up just recently, and pretty cool.
Yeah,
and it's
Hondo
from-
just picked that up too. Yeah.
Yeah, I think so. I was asking if him and Zab picked it up. Behemoth Comics. So that's one that I picked up.
Bohemian.
And then another thing that
The
I picked up,
Behemoth.
the Bohemian.
Sorry, the
Behemoth
Behemoth.
Comics. So I went and found Batman Volume 1, The Court of Owls. So this is for the Court of Owls. Right?
Told you they were going to do that.
Snyder Capullo at their best. Well, one of the best. And then I got Volume 2, The City of Owls, right? So I'm going to continue with that run. So that's number 2. And the ultimate, number 3, I just got this, was it today or yesterday?
Yesterday.
This is Death of the Family, the book with the Joker mask.
Oh, the mask. Yeah, nice.
Yeah. So I just got that, and I'm
Spray
like
white.
totally excited to read this. And I probably will bust out the mask at one point and maybe like,
Can we put that on Bo?
Wear your mask, people. Wear
This
your
is
mask.
our mask, yeah. This is our COVID mask, yeah. So between that comic and these, that's my pull list for this week.
Awesome. Very cool. Bo, what you got on your pull list?
Restrain yourself.
All right.
It's got quite a lot.
Well, no, just pull list. Mine's simple, easy. Spawn 311.
Oh yeah,
Chadwick. Yeah.
Chadwick.
Nice.
Yeah. We all know this one. This is the one. Yes. Hondo got me a copy of this, for my birthday. Thank you, brother. Right on. Cool, Michelle. Got that.
And then
And then Michelle, went the extra mile and got me this.
the black and white.
Oh, cool. Nice black and white one. Cool.
Yep.
The black and white version. Yep.
You gonna color it in?
I was gonna ask.
Yeah,
the
I
same
mean,
thing.
my crayons out with me.
Did you buy him a box of crayons too? Is that his Christmas present? Surprise.
It's got to be Crayola.
That'd be
It's
great.
got
And then-
watercolors.
It came out last month, but since I wasn't on last month, many apologies. I'm so sorry. I got to throw it out now. Marvel went back to a series that I love, and I have almost all of, except for about 3 issues, and 2 of them are the first appearance of Moon Knight. So that Marvel went back and brought back Werewolf by Night.
Yeah. Written by.
I got number 1. Yay!
Written by?
woohoo.
Written
What?
by.
Bye.
Oh, good.
A Black
job.
Eyed Peas.
You're gonna make me open stuff up.
Taboo.
Taboo from the Black Eyed Peas co-wrote
Black
it.
Eyed Peas.
Yeah,
Co-wrote?
Yeah.
You guys a
yeah.
fan?
B. Earl.
A fellow named B. Earl.
Oh yeah,
Oh,
Burl.
nice.
Burl.
B. Earl.
He's a
Yeah, but
Berlin man.
the inks are by Scott Hanna, and he used to work on Conan, so I'm all in.
Yeah.
You're all something for sure.
That's something. I know.
Yeah, I picked it up too.
Yeah.
I picked it up. I haven't read it yet, but it's sitting on my shelf. I heard it's actually pretty good.
Oh, right. Yeah. Do you
Yeah.
actually know the character that is actually the werewolf by night? You know his actual name?
Bo something.
Bo Noragod.
Bo, no.
His name is Russell.
Russell.
Russell
Russell.
Terrier.
Jack Russell Terrier.
You look like a weird Pokemon with that hat on, man. I just noticed it. Like,
Nah, he
Don't-
reminds
don't,
he
don't,
reminds me of the little girl from the Runaways with that hat.
So it doesn't matter.
Pokemon.
No,
Don't catch
it-
them all.
Doesn't he
He's
remind
not
you of like
fully
what's it called, a little girl
evolved.
from Adventures in Babysitting with that thing on, like the Thor hat?
No, she had the Thor hat,
Yeah, she had
dude.
a Thor- I'm just saying, it just like quickly reminds me of
She had
like
the Thor hat.
like the little girl from Adventures in Babysitting right now.
I know who you're talking about. I'm old enough. I'm older than you. Shut up.
Sorry, guy.
That was Vincent D'Onofrio, wasn't it?
Yeah.
No, he was actually
Good
Thor
call.
in the movie.
Yeah.
Yeah, when they went to the garage. Yes.
That's what he said. Yeah.
Look how far he's come.
Oh my god. Is that your
Thor
poll?
to King.
Yeah, that's
Sorry,
my poll
sorry.
list, not my
It's the
hidden
references.
gem.
Sorry,
Hidden gem
guys.
is waiting.
Oh yeah.
Oh my god.
We'll do hidden
Hilarious.
gems later.
Oh my god.
My hidden gem is related to my poll list, so haha.
Yeah, there you go. All right, great, Bo. All right, my pull list for this week. I picked up a couple figures. I put it up on the wall already, but I got the Mandalorian figure. Looks pretty. Probably my favorite Black Series Star Wars figure. Also picked up the Han Solo Return of the Jedi. He's got the cool. He's got the duster, the cloth goods duster on.
Oh, the indoor.
Nice.
Yeah, so he's got the he looks like a cool it looks like a cool space detective. So yeah, I'll probably possibly do an unboxing of that one hopefully soon. Speaking of which, check out the unboxing of classic Hawkeye, Tobias Hawkeye, filmed earlier today.
Okay.
The accidental unboxing.
A forced unboxing. Shit happens.
Oh, a forced one?
Well, it fell off the wall and broke. The package broke, so I was like, oh, might as well open it up. It's all right.
It was a good video. It really was.
There you go. Yeah, check it out.
Only thing I was sad about, Ray, though. Only thing I was sad about, they didn't have the punching, the boxing glove arrow.
That's a Green Arrow thing. That's not a.
It's not Hawkeye. Hawkeye didn't have one.
No.
He might have had one, but no, Green Arrow is known for the punching glove. Yeah.
Trick arrow.
Again, give me the card back. Give me again.
Okay. I know. I'm trying. At least it was comic related, right?
My first and last.
He was in the same realm.
I finished the X of Swords finished up this week. It actually ended really strong. Last week I had some issues with some of the issues they came out with, but it ended pretty strong. I thought overall the series went a little too long. It was 22 issues. Could easily cut 10 issues out of it and been a solid 12 issue series. They kind of drown out. And of course you didn't have to read all the issues, but I read them all. There was definitely some filler shit, and some of the contests got kind of silly towards the end. But it ended really strong. The ending was really good. Some great beats with Apocalypse and some of the other characters. I won't say anymore, but it was a really good ending, strong ending. That's why I'm looking forward to Reign of X that's coming out from Jonathan Hickman coming up next. I got this in the other day. Definitely going up there. One of my favorite covers of the year. This is a variant cover. This is Magic. Strange Academy number 4. This is Magic. She's I haven't read the story yet. I heard Strange Academy is really good, but this is a variant cover that just came out. Awesome cover, man. I love this. And it says Limbo's best teacher right there. Awesome, beautiful cover. I forgot the name of the artist. I should have probably had that written down, but very awesome variant cover.
Yeah,
Digging it, really very cool cover. Ordered online. It was of course hard to find out there. So yeah, that's on my pool list. Let's see. Let's go right there, Victoria. Teens on Drugs. Let's see. Lori, his Dark Materials panel at Comic-Con 2019 was great. Victoria, bless you, Victoria.
Thank you.
Let's see. Jack Russell, Grand Poobah.
Come on, man. It was a Hondo.
Poobo and the two strings.
I didn't even catch it.
All right, Poobo.
Pubo.
That works on so many levels. Poobo.
Right back.
Yeah.
Okay. Thanks, Michelka. The gift that keeps on giving. All right. I have the movie A Girl Walks at Home Alone at Night that the comic is coming from. I think the creator director is the same comic book creator. Oh well, you gotta check it out. Yeah. How was the movie, Hondo? How was the movie?
Yeah, was it or ooh?
Is it ooh?
It's on Hondo's pool list. All right. Let's go to Hidden Gems. Hidden Gems is the show and tell kind of stuff that's personal to you in your collection that you personally love. That's something personal to you. Kind of like show and tell when you were in school. You would come to class and show off your cool shit that you picked up, or something that's just a hidden gem to you. What's something personal. So I'll go with you, Effort. You always have a great hidden gem.
So it's not Flintstones or anything kind of Barbera right now. So don't get your hopes up. Right? I just no, don't fucking do that. So officially it's December, right? So it's supposed to be fucking my December
our Lord and Savior Rick. Yeah,
it's my December debauchery month. This is the year I was hatched. Yeah, I was hatched. So
December, yeah.
This was supposed to be 43. We're supposed to be doing karaoke, and that sucks. Karaoke's not gonna happen.
We should be at karaoke.
Or maybe we'll do a Facebook party and we'll fucking all sing karaoke. We never know.
That'd be cool.
Yeah. So it needs to happen. Either that or when we all come out of COVID, we're gonna go to karaoke. So we're gonna have a whole bunch of cool shit for my birthday month. So the first one, I got this Bat Family. If you can see it, by Christopher Jones, I believe.
Oh wow!
The arts. That's the artist from Young Justice, right?
Yeah, that's those are all the Young Justice costumes. So that's a Young Justice.
Yeah, that's the Young Justice one. So, and the other thing, so Bo can just say it right now. I got it signed. So, Christopher Jones, he's a great artist, man. Like, I literally, when I had when I opened this shit up, I was just like, holy fuck.
You got it signed.
Yeah, not. I mean, it's not that I get it signed. I mean, look who's at the forefront right there.
Oh, I know.
Oh, you.
Rick,
that's my guy. So,
Rick Grayson.
Dude, to borrow a phrase from from Bo, I couldn't be happier than a pig in slop. So.
I think that was in his high school yearbook quote.
I don't think you ever heard me say that, but okay.
I will point out that Davis and Bo are from the same state. I just want to point that out.
Oh, really?
I'm from like 2 hours away from him.
Yeah, that's like a time tunnel.
It is.
Oh, I'm mad at the dog.
You have to take a DeLorean to go visit Bo and his.
Am I more southern than you, Davis?
You're more southern than a lot of people, Bo.
He's like, I think you're not. I think you're north from the Mason-Dixon line.
I'm one of those south. I'm one of those South Southerns.
Yeah, below that Manson-Nixon line, boy.
He's the Southerner Supreme. hold the mayo.
The Grand Peebo.
Hell no, add the mayo, boy. What's wrong with you? Yeah, bud.
Oh, I love Bo.
Yeah, somebody has to. Fuck. So Davis, what's your hidden gem for the week?
So I'm in the moving process right now, so most of my stuff is boxed up and all that.
Oh.
So I thought I would promote my friend's project he's doing. Actually, several of my friends are working on a documentary called We Were Hyphy. And if you grew up in the Bay Area, you should know the hyphy scene, all the music and everything, the legends that come up around it and everything. And they've been working on that for the last year or two, and it's all coming together. And I was gonna say, you can check out their Instagram, We Were Hyphy, and their website, wewerehyphy.com. They've got some little side stories and everything on various little aspects of the Bay Area and coming up in the hyphy scene. And
cool.
I don't know. I thought it would be something your viewers would be kind of into and all that. So I definitely recommend checking it out. It's my buddy Larry who actually married me and Megan. So if you need to get married also, he can do that. But it's his.
That's good to know.
He's working on it still. So I'll let y'all know when the actual documentary comes. And
awesome. Yeah, we'll definitely promote it.
Oh, thank you.
Got that. And Davis is out.
He just dropped the mic. He's like, all right, now.
For real, that's what I'm saying. Like Costanza, he's out.
Okay.
He's about to get hyphy.
It was hyphied.
He's hyphied.
Damn, Davis, you had the best mic drop ever.
Yeah, it cut you out as soon as you were done. It just went black screen. Like, I'm done.
It was like the end of the Sopranos. That was great. Don't stop. Awesome. Michelle, what's on your hidden gem?
Oh my gosh, my hidden gem. Okay, so I don't know if, well, I know you guys know I'm a big old school WWF wrestling fan, right? So I was going through and found my old, I don't know if I showed this before, but an old pro wrestling close-up book.
Oh, what? Nice.
Oh,
right?
Yeah. Where's that? What year is that from?
I knew you were going to ask that. Let me check it.
well, that's if it's
1985.
yeah, I was gonna say if that's it looks Legends. So
Yeah,
I just
first
just
edition.
seeing the guy, just seeing Hulk Hogan's mustache, you could tell.
Yeah. So I actually, when I went to go to Dragon Con last year, I don't know if I showed this to y'all before, but where is it? Oh, I had Ric Flair sign it.
oh my god, I'm fucking jealous.
And you know what? He wanted this. I don't know what it is, but it's like his wife is like, oh my God, look at your picture. So they borrowed it and took like a photograph of it, because it's an old and vintage picture of Ric Flair.
I've never
right?
seen that picture of Ric Flair. Yeah.
That's a great Ric Flair, man.
Yeah.
That's prime young man Ric Flair right there.
Is that TA Magnum on the other side?
Yep, this is Magnum TA.
Yeah, Magnum TA. There it is.
TA. But another thing that I wanted to show you, when I went to Sacramento for Sinister Creature Con, I don't know if you can see it. Oh, here we go. Tonga Kid.
Tonga Kid.
Yeah, I had him sign
it. Is it signed too?
Yeah, this is signed, Tonga Kid.
Hey, these are San Francisco kids. I love that shit, man.
And then, but then I had him in here in the book and also sign. I don't know if you can see. Oh, right there. Tonga Kid.
Oh, dope. Here.
Yeah, man.
Very cool.
And then
I want to watch Body Slam the movie now.
I know. And then after, freaking Tonga Kid was all like enamored with me and stuff. So he actually gave me one of his necklaces.
And he put it on?
Yeah, he put it.
You're the tribal chief now.
Yeah, this was Tonga Kids, and he gave it to me. He's like, he called me Island Sister. You know how it is.
I love that. I love it.
It's from Tonga Kid.
So
he lives in Sacramento area, so he does cons. When we go back after COVID, he'll be around again. So if you guys can meet him, he's such a nice person, really cool.
Yeah, that's awesome. Yeah.
So those are my hidden gems.
That's I don't know how we're gonna top that, but all right.
Dude, he's one of the we love that as much as we love the Heart Foundation. The Tonga Kid and Haku, the Islanders, were one of their greatest adversaries, man.
Yeah,
I love that about them. I'll always remember that kid.
Yep. So that those are my.
That's
gems.
awesome.
Cool.
I'm like juice to see that shit.
Bo, what's on you? What's your hidden gem?
Oh yeah.
All right. There was a statue put out by what's the name of that company?
Yeah.
Oh no, we all have statues by them. They're really expensive.
Bowen?
No, not by. Oh, I know who you're talking about. Oh my God, my mind is so blank.
Sideshow.
Yeah, Sideshow.
Sorry, Sideshow.
Sideshow did a 2-foot statue for this, and it was limited, and it was really, really expensive. Yeah. But the sculptor also said, you know what? Hey, I'll do this for this little offshoot company. And the offshoot company is PCS Collectibles. And this is the statue. I'm trying to get
Oh,
nice. The
Hang on, there we go.
Yeah,
there we go.
Cool.
I'm gonna look at that up.
Man, that's awesome.
I'm trying to get it in there, Ray, so you can see it. It's awesome.
Those are the things I want from your collection, Bo.
Yeah. This
is definitely was something he wants.
Yeah, that's the Howling.
Yeah. It's amazing, sculpture of Rob Botton's werewolf.
I'm looking at it right now. It's amazing, dude.
Oh yeah.
It's a really nice one.
The box too is.
Yeah. The box, you can't see it really because I have crappy lighting and whatnot. But it's got a nice moon in the background with the redwood trees because it was filmed in Northern California. The Howling.
Birchwood.
People say American Werewolf is the number one. Well, American Werewolf is my number 2. The Howling is my number 1. That's werewolves. That's leave me alone.
Number 3. Dog Soldiers is number 2.
Dog Soldiers is my number 2.5. So hey. Yeah, this howling statue is it's really amazing. I mean, the back of the box,
Yeah, the box
straight,
is cool.
Didn't Baker work on the Howling? He worked on it too, right?
He started working on it, but when John Landis got American Werewolf into production,
He went over.
John Landis called Rick Baker and said, "Hey, Rick, I need you over here." And Rick said, "Rob, you got this. All right, I'm out."
Yeah, but he did enough. He didn't. Did he get credit for it or no?
Do what?
Did he get a credit for it? Because I know I think the transformation in the Howling was his.
It was Rob.
Okay, because I think that transformation that he had that's Rick Baker. When the famous transformation in the Howling, that's Rick Baker. You can see that's Rick Baker.
Well, think about it. The Howling scene was fully lit. I mean, not the Howling. The American Werewolf scene, Werewolf in London, the change scene was fully lit because Rick was like, all right, dude, my protege. I know, Rob's gonna knock it out, so I got to do him one better.
Rick was fully lit last week.
He basically like, all right, look, we're going to turn all the lights on and we're going to show this transformation.
Yeah, 2 different transformations.
And that's what Rick did. And Rob was like, all right, you know what? I'm going to have to work with what I got. And you know what? He did an amazing job.
Okay.
American Wolf is the better movie, though. All right.
But there's different werewolves. One's quadruped, one's biped.
That's true.
2 different werewolves. So
I like biped.
Bipeds, I'll take Dog Soldiers still. Sorry.
I would put a Howling Werewolf up against a Dog Soldier Werewolf any day.
Werewolf.
We're not talking 30 Days of Night versus fucking Twilight here, bro. I'm sorry.
That's 2 really off vampire movies.
Apples and apples.
But yeah, hidden gem, that Howling statue.
I'll say, what's Rick a hooting and hollering about?
Oh, shut up, Alex.
Harry Styles is a hidden gem. LOL. That's an inside joke right there. Yeah, we we did a little hunt for some Harry Styles Vogue magazines on the other day. Like on one of my toy groups I follow, somebody mentioned that the Harry Styles Vogue cover is like super popular right now, and they were trying to trade a Harry Styles magazine for some like GI Joes, and everybody on the list was like annihilating and just talking all kinds of shit. But then a couple guys were like, "Yeah, my wife had to drive 200 miles to try to find it." And we know a couple ladies at our work that are huge Harry Styles fans, Gabby and Darcy. So I texted Gabby and I was like, "Hey, did you get your Harry Styles magazine?" Because coincidentally, we were in a Walgreens and we walked by the magazine rack and they had it on the rack. So I was like, "Oh, let me text Gabby and see if she had it." And I text her, and the first thing she's like, "No, I'm looking for it." And so we swung back around and picked it up for Darcy and Gabby. So we picked up a couple of Harry Styles Vogue. It's just a grown man in a Walgreens picking up a couple of Harry Styles Vogue magazines.
That's another hidden gem.
But it's like it's good karma for us. So the next thing we'll find some shit we're looking for. So
Good.
yeah, that's that's how we do. That's our geek community. Helps out each other, and if you see some shit you might like, hit us up, man. So that's their hidden gem for sure. So my hidden gem for this week, I picked this up the other day from Amoeba. Tales from the Crypt, Bordello of Blood.
Oh, cool.
People prefer Demon Knight, of course. It's definitely the better movie. But I love this one. This is when I was a big fan of Dennis Miller back in the day. His HBO show was amazing back in the day. I loved this show. I loved him on SNL as one of the weekend update desk guys. And then after 9/11, he turned into a conservative fucking douchebag. But Dennis Miller during this time I was a big fan of Dennis Miller. And they still have his show on HBO Max. They had it at one point. I'm not sure if it's still there, but I'm a big fan of Dennis Miller during this time. And Bordello, it's a schlocky. It's kind of all over the place, but it's a fun flick. It's a fun vampire flick, man. He's really great in it. Angie Everhart's in it, looking fucking sexy as hell. You have Feldman in it playing a vampire. Yeah, it's a fun schlocky Tales from the Crypt movie.
Erica Eleniak in that too? from Under Siege.
Fresh off her Steven Seagal
Under Siege.
movie. Under Siege,
Oh,
yeah.
that movie. Okay.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, and then Richard Donner produced this too. Wow, that's crazy.
Oh, and Chris Sarandon.
And
Chris
Zemeckis,
Sarandon's in that movie.
Chris Sarandon's he's the
He's
pastor.
the preacher, yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
Or the fucking rabbi, or however the hell he called himself.
I love the name of the guy in that movie, Rafe Gutman.
Yeah.
I'm like,
Ray.
Gutman.
Yeah.
This is just a great flick, fun flick. The Demon Knight is definitely a better movie, like all around. But Bordello of Blood is just a fucking fun movie, man. I love this movie, man. It's a hidden gem, man, for sure.
It's underrated, no doubt.
It's an underrated flick, man. It's a fun vampire flick, man. I definitely, as far as like horror comedies, it's definitely up there, man. It's a fun, like cheesy, put it on, have a couple drinks and fucking laugh your ass off. So that's my hidden gem for the week. Yeah, Bordello of Blood. I wish Tales from the Crypt did some more movies, man. It was kind of. I wish
it was supposed to be a whole line.
Yeah, it was supposed to be a trilogy, but yeah.
Hopefully, it gets resurrected somewhere. I want to see those episodes too, man. I hope some streaming service gets the musical, all the legal rights to whatever the fuck they need, and get that.
I want to buy the DVD set.
Yeah.
You can.
I have a set.
Oh, you do? Oh, shit.
I have a set, that I copied, yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. Send me a hard drive, Rick.
Yeah, I'll copy it to you. I'll copy
Hey,
the
we're
set.
being pirates online. Shh, stop.
Shut up. Arr, I'm a pirate.
You bastard.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
He's not sorry.
I'm in the wrong hat.
Sorry, not sorry. All right, so everybody did their hidden gems, right? All right, cool.
Yes, sir.
All right, this was fucking fun. This was fun discussion, man. Like, hopefully this next year, man, we can actually see all the shit we just listed. So we'll see. It's definitely going to be a hit or miss. But Davis, any shout outs? Any last words you want to give us before we get the hell out of here?
I see we're approaching like the 3-hour mark. I think we should talk about The Last Jedi and Dark Fate.
Wow.
Well, yeah, we could break the 4-hour fucking.
That one alone. Oh God! Oh God! Oh God!
No! Don't start us on.
Don't round me up.
Morbius, Last Jedi. We'll throw Morbius on the list of we can't talk about subjects.
Morbius is great, man.
Yeah, I'm going to write that down so I can stay off that list.
No more Morbius. No Morbius for you.
Morbius.
You're definitely on the list somewhere, Bo. Michelle, you got any final words? Any last words for us?
I just want everybody to be safe out there because we're in COVID surge 3 or 4, whatever we're in. Please be safe. Wash your hands. Wear the mask. Keep your social distance. Be safe. That's like the main thing right now because I work in the COVID field right now and it's pretty bad. So everybody just be safe out there.
Yeah, but wear your Joker mask that you buy from your Scott Snyder collection. Yeah, wear your goddamn mask.
I'm gonna wear that.
Yeah, I'll keep people in check.
Keep away from me.
Yeah, right. Bo, you got anything? You got anything for us?
Wear your mask.
Pay no attention to the man behind the mask.
It's like dork helmet. Fuck.
I'm breathing this thing. No, I'm sorry. Rick Moranis. I'm sorry. I can't take credit for that one.
Man.
No, man. Just apologies for missing the episodes I missed. I'm very sorry about that. Wish I could have been there. Again, like my lady said, be safe. Hey, shout out to you, Sergio. Thanks for hollering in at. Love you, brother. And yeah, let's hope 2021 is way better than 2020, man. That's not a high bar to achieve, but damn it, let's hope it is.
A couple final chats here. We got, aren't they rebooting Tales from the Crypt? I don't think so. Yeah, I think it's always been talked of.
Rumors.
And it would depend on who the producing group is, because that production group that did the last one, that was fucking amazing.
That's Donner,
Zemeckis, Donner. Yeah, that whole group was great.
Don Silver and shit. Yeah, he had a lot of good people.
Silver, yeah.
Let's see, and we got one more great podcast as usual. Good to see everyone, especially Bo.
We love seeing Bo.
Where's
Everybody
that
loves seeing Bo.
I think we need a sarcastic button on there.
No, that wasn't
Sorry,
sarcastic.
I missed, but
That
I'm
was
back.
genuine.
Rick, any final thoughts, final words, anything else you want to shout out to?
Oh well, yeah. Shout out to the our friends over at Gold Dirty Bastards. Doing their thing over there. And also, you know what? For real, honestly, fuck 2020, and may you fucking just go away in peace. And everybody, please wear your mask. Please stop fucking hanging out in groups right now so we can hang out in groups later and go back to enjoying life the way we should. Because right now in the second shutdown, I feel like a lot of people are going to go back out to doing stupid shit. If you're going to do that, get the fuck out of the state, go somewhere else, let natural selection do its shit. I don't want to deal with fucking, Captain Trips like The Stand. We're going to watch the movie. We're going to watch the miniseries. I just don't want to live it for real. All right? So cheers. Fuck you, 2020. I'm out.
Yeah, dropping the mic. There you go. Good job. Awesome.
Not New Year's, but right on, Rick.
So, just thanks to everybody watching the show. Thanks everybody supporting the channel. Appreciate that. We got our weekly, we got Mando reviews every Friday afternoon after the show. Our little Friday after show Mando reviews. Those have been fun to do. I think Rick's gonna be coming on next couple weeks. It's a fun show to talk about. If you have been watching Mandalorian, watch it, please. It's fucking amazing. Some of the best television, some of the best Star Wars. It's definitely getting up there for some of the best Star Wars for me. Check out our after show every Friday. We like I posted the unboxing earlier. We're gonna have some more unboxings hopefully coming up. We got some cool figures coming up soon. I think Rick's gonna be doing an unboxing soon, hopefully. Rick's jumping in the unboxing game. Look out for that stuff. And of course the weekly show here. Come back every week for SF Company Hour. So I'm digging the new StreamYards. We look so professional. It's great. Shout out to StreamYards for actually having a user-friendly technology. Not according to Davis, but everyone else. Davis has struggled with this, but we'll work on it. We'll work on it. It's a work in progress. We're still working on shit.
This is not my friend.
So follow the Facebook page, follow Instagram and Twitter. We got some content on there, please. And tell your friends. A lot of our viewers, people that watch, are tell a friend. So people have been kind of finding the show like that. So yeah, I appreciate people telling people about the show. If you have geek friends, this is the perfect show for you. Thanks everyone. Thanks to Rick. Thanks to Davis. Thanks to Michelica. And that's about it. Appreciate all you guys. Thanks, Bo. Thanks for wearing that hat. It really, So
Adventures in babysitting.
I'm gonna try as a stick. See what happens.
More hats. They give you confidence.
More hats.
They give y'all punchlines. So we'll just roll with that.
The Grand Poobah. All right. The great fun show, everyone. This was super fun. Despite what Bo tried to pull, great times. Just like they said, fuck 2020. Wear your mask, and I think 2021 is going to be hopefully a good year. Can't get any worse, right?
Yeah, we're on the bottom. You got to go up.
It's a rebound.
Remember 2020? That 2020 was an awesome year.
It's a reboot, Rick.
In an alternate universe.
This could be the good times.
It's a reboot.
It could be worse. Yeah, it's a reboot of life. So thanks everyone that's watching. Keep looking out for more videos. Like and subscribe. Push that like button. Beat the shit out of that like button. And we'll see you guys soon. All right. Peace.